Hello everybody and welcome back to Noosh and Doza. What are we playing today, Noosh?
We are continuing Marvel's Spider-Man.
Marvel's Spider-Man. Alright. Do we have any idea where we left off?
You can give us the down low on that drama.
Peter's been evicted, guys. He
No
no longer has
way.
a home.
Where will the pizzas be delivered to now?
I don't know. Did we confirm he still works
Municipal
there?
garage.
Does he have a job?
Well, we
Not a
literally that was the last thing that we saw, that he was evicted, and then he kind of left his place.
Yeah, because he
So-
says he used to do photography, so he's
I don't
clearly
care if I
not doing
lose
that
everything
anymore.
else, but I
I'm not
have to
actually
find my
sure
spine drive.
Well, like,
what he does for
being
money.
Spider-Man
Finding
is
a
a
tiny
very
flash drive in a
time-consuming
30-ton garbage truck.
profession.
Yeah, true.
Like, while trying to have an alternate reality or an alternate
years of
identity
research
as a
on that
photographer
drive.
or anything else can be
Everything
very,
I've
very
worked on
difficult,
since
as
high
we have
school.
seen in a lot of the movies, as well as, well, in this video game.
Fuchsia's Plaza.
Yeah, exactly.
I could use some
And
of
hey,
his
Darth
wisdom right
Frog,
about
first
now.
one here tonight. Happy Friday.
How's it going? Oh, looks like we got a little backpack over here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up.
I can't believe Peter Parker has been evicted. I wonder where the story is going to go next.
I don't know. Everyone's kind of down bad that's on Peter's
A
side.
hospital bill too? For who? Him?
Well, let's check it out. We got,
It was in the backpack.
yeah, so it was a hospital bill. It's
My
past
injured
due.
shoulder eventually healed. The
It's for
bill
him.
took a lot longer to pay.
Oh my god, it was $2,400. I don't know what he got done, but whew, that is unfortunate. You know, I think I don't have the exact numbers, but Noosh, have you heard like how much an ambulance ride costs in America generally, like the average?
Like without insurance?
Yeah,
How
Mott
much?
Street.
I think
the
it's
main street
gonna
of
be
Chinatown.
anywhere between like $2,000 and
Touristy, but
$5,000.
great dim sum.
That's insane.
Just the ride. Like
I mean,
even if they don't administer anything to you.
Actually, I do kind of recall it being a ridiculous amount. When we worked, or when I worked at this corporate office, we remember there was this like random person outside who seemed like they needed like medical attention, and we could see them through like the glass like windows or whatever, and so we went out, and like, not me specifically, but someone in the office went out to be like, you know, sir, are you okay? Can we get you some help or whatever? And he was like, don't call the ambulance. I'll be okay. I can't afford it. Like, and, you know, but I don't know. It was like a whole thing. I do remember that's the time that I learned. It was during my like first job.
It's kind of insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot of money.
I mean, American healthcare system is just like a mess. So I'm glad Spider-Man is bringing attention to that.
There's two ways that you can go instantly poor in America, it seems.
If you get
One,
sick without insurance.
if you get sick without insurance, and two, investing in a pump and dump cryptocurrency. Seems like those are the things right now. And one of them's been around forever. The other one's kind of hot and new, though.
I'm gonna cut.
comparatively.
So apparently the stream's cutting out. According. Oh wait. Okay, it's better now. To Darth Frog. Okay, and Fry, welcome back. Not sure where everyone is. I know like this is like the last Friday like in the U.S. for a lot of people before like the holidays kick in and stuff. So there's a lot going on.
There's probably a lot of people celebrating like the start of the winter break from school.
Yeah,
Like, that's a big
because
one.
today was like the last day of school for a lot of people, at least public school systems. That being said, we're super glad you guys are here, and hopefully YouTube's algorithm or like notifications go out and whatnot, so people make it eventually.
Absolutely. Good evening,
Of course
Anthony.
it's
How you
locked.
doing?
Can't
Have you
people
discovered the
stealing
catastrophe that has fallen upon the beloved family member
there's
known as
another
Uncle
way in.
Benjamin?
I don't know if they've mentioned it. Have they mentioned it?
I remember y'all in chat mentioning Uncle Ben, but not in the game. And if Doza doesn't remember, then probably not.
I can't say I recall. I feel like they would have mentioned it because we've seen Aunt May once.
And she was getting like I guess recognition from the nonprofit like she was working with, like the food shelter place,
Yeah.
which was really nice and wholesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, there seems to be a vent over here. Let's go that way. All right.
Yeah.
It's not really breaking and entering if I
Friday,
don't
like
break it,
today's been kind of
right?
crazy. Everywhere we went was crazy too, because we were out and about like running errands.
no need to
We
panic.
did our last
Maybe they
final
haven't dumped the
shipment
trash
like
yet.
for one of our freelancing clients, like these
Nada.
big like boxes that we pack and send
Okay,
to
time
USPS
to
for this
panic.
book that we helped design. and
Empire Sanitation,
it was
steady.
really,
Sorry,
really
is
busy.
there any
Like, we had
chance
to
the
actually
truck
park,
wasn't at the
like,
garage?
basically in the farthest
Sure, I
parking
guess.
spot away
Yeah.
Seems to be
from the
somewhere in
place,
West
taking like
Chinatown.
26
Great.
boxes
headed
inside
there
to be
now.
shipped. They're like medium-sized boxes, but like it still fits like this entire cart, like to, you know.
Oh, it's like
It's a lot.
it's like the entire cart plus a whole nother entire cart on top of it.
Yeah, that we were just the two of us trying to go in, and people were trying to like cut between us, like trying to.
Like we're clearly together.
Yeah, and it was really funny because we're like, we already have everything like paid for and done. We just literally need to drop it off, have them scan one piece of paper, and we're done. But everyone always gets intimidated when they see us with so many boxes when we go up to the like post office because they're like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait behind these people. But they're the ones who end up taking longer. The guy was like really
check out the
excited to
pizza
see us
shops.
because he legit had to
Any
scan,
idea which one?
take the boxes, and he's
One of the mom
done.
and pop
Yep.
shops, I think.
Jerry's?
Whereas the person he was helping
That's
before us,
I mean,
like,
original
had been
Jerry's.
there for a while because we were in line and he was still
No,
helping him because he had
started with
like,
an L.
I don't know. Most people don't know how to really use like the postal services. I don't know.
Leo.
Not really.
Leo's,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Man, I love
What the
Leo's.
dog doing?
I'll pick you
What
up a
bizarre
coffee.
act is the
I owe
canine
you one.
performing?
No worries. Hope you find what you're looking
Dogs
for.
be doing
Should be
things.
some trucks
There
close
was
by.
actually randomly today asked me to rate all of the family dogs on his family side, like all of his like aunt's dogs, his mom's dog, his sister's, like all of them, like just rate all the family dogs. And I was like, okay, like strange, but I went ahead and did it.
I was just curious.
Here.
It was so out of
has
the
to
blue
be
and
another truck
random.
around
Well, I wanted to know because there's definitely like I definitely have my own preferences when it comes to
Which
my
you never
family's
actually
dogs.
told me your preference, but I mean,
They're pretty close to yours.
Okay,
I would
okay.
say maybe even the same.
Fry finally got around to beating Super Metroid for the first time.
Congrats.
Got to Meridia before, and the water labyrinth was annoying. And I gotta say, it's really fun to get Screw Attack before Ridley.
You sure they were around
Normally,
here?
Screw Attack is a
Well, the guys
reward
let
for
us
beating
switch
Ridley,
routes
but
to
not
the
in
upcoming
Super.
Osborn rally.
You get to
If your
rip and
ticket
tear
was
through
on Route
Ridley's
35,
lair with the
they'd
Screw
be
Attack.
dropping off at the incinerator
So the
right
screw
now.
attack is like
Incinerator.
in Smash.
Over by
The screw
Manhattan
attack's
Bridge.
her recovery move where she like turns into like a spinny glowing ball. That's
So-
what that is.
Fry, something really funny happened in regards to you today that we will tell you about right now. We wrote a response for some of the messages about Metroid and other things that we needed to get back to you on. And then we were like, okay, like sometimes with messages and things, we like to write them somewhere else and then send them
There's
out
the
to people
incinerator.
like
Hope I'm
right
not too
away,
late.
like bam, bam, bam. By some weird accident or whatever, I don't know how, but I
like
ended up
trouble.
deleting our note of like things that we were gonna say to certain people, and yours was one of the messages, and I was just like, really, Noosh? Like, I don't know. It's been a long day, but basically, we will eventually respond again. I just felt like, you know, we took some time to finally like write things, and then we were like, you know, accidentally hit the delete button. It was ridiculous, and I couldn't even retrieve it. I was like googling like, where is this node go? It should be synced with like
I
everything.
know. It was so sad.
I'll keep an eye
Yeah,
out.
but
Hey,
you did
mind
give
if I
us a
look
list a
around
long
for
time
some,
ago, and like we obviously
personal
don't own any of the
Sure,
Metroid
have at it.
games.
I gotta go file an incident.
Other than if they're on Nintendo Online, like with their subscription
So
and
I
things.
think for sure Metroid and Super Metroid. I'm wondering, they also come out like, so Nintendo's Online has the game that like has certain games available, right? Well, the other thing that they have available is like a special edition. And I'm
something there.
wondering like,
gotta move these bags out of the way.
would the first Metroid be worth playing if we took advantage of this the special edition? Because usually the special editions are like they give you like extra resources or they make it easier in some way to like get into. It's not as
Please
like,
be here.
you know, cryptically
Yes.
time consuming as like the original. I think
Still
for
works.
example maybe the first Legend of Zelda, maybe they give you more hearts and like they start you off with like an item or
Looks
two.
like
I'm not
everything's here.
don't quote me, but stuff like that.
Old gadget
And hey,
prototype.
Castler, happy Friday, and
awesome.
also happy
Why didn't I ever
birthday.
finish it?
Happy birthday. Thanks so much for being here.
It's
I
one
can
of
make this
those
work.
days. Like, are you doing okay? Like, what's up?
I don't understand the pink hand meta.
Well, the
for,
big hand is hello, but it was one of those days. I'm hoping your day was okay. It's the start of your birthday weekend. You have some bonus streams scheduled. Well, not bonus streams, but like their birthday special streams. I know that's coming up this weekend. You finished getting out of work.
Was it a long day?
Do you mean like for the day, for the week, for like?
Got it.
Or do you mean like something else? I don't want to assume.
It was a
It was
long
a long
day.
day. Okay. Well, hopefully you get to recover and relax tonight, and the rest of the weekend too.
Definitely.
I feel like this time of year is so busy in general. Like it doesn't seem like it's slowed down for like the holidays just quite yet. Even for us. I feel like we have so many things that like deadlines and stuff that we're still trying to meet, and today was chaotic, running all over the place, like doing errands and stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Today did you tell them what time we got up?
We woke up at 4 a.m. today, and we did not take a nap.
Whoa.
We've been go all day because it was one of those days in a way. There was just a lot to do. And every place we went to was chaotic. Like the post office was super busy, people trying to mail like holiday things right before, stuff.
Okay, well, this night
We
isn't
went
quite
to pick
going
up
as
some
planned.
groceries,
am I gonna sleep?
and that was pretty
Guess I could try
crazy, even though
MJ's.
it's not Christmas weekend yet. Like it was still like all over the place.
Bridge.
Yeah.
A convenient route to someplace else I can't afford to live.
I feel like my voice is a little shot from the day, but I'm hanging in there. And hey Jess, how are you doing?
I feel like my brain's a little shot.
Welcome
How am
back.
I gonna
And
talk my
yeah,
way
it's
onto
just,
MJ's couch?
but like I'm happy that like the day's over. Now I can just relax, watch Spider-Man do
hi,
his
MJ,
Spidey thing,
Peter.
and hang out with you
chance I could
guys.
stay over
And watching Spider-Man kind of fling around is very therapeutic. Like if I don't stop.
He just keeps
MJ,
going and
it's just a
going.
neighborhood and
People's mental health are depending on how smooth I can play Spider-Man.
I don't know about all that.
Well, mine certainly
MJ,
is.
now that we're
Oh,
talking again,
man.
I thought maybe-
Oh, that's cute.
And
Look
hey
at that.
Potato, welcome back. Oh,
What would you
thank
rate this?
Spidey. I love that. Honestly, like regardless of the art quality or any of that, like fan art is fan art, and it's super humbling and sweet whenever anyone gets like
Why am I making
takes
this such a
time to
big
even
deal?
make fan art, right?
Yeah, it's
We're just
it's
friends.
time consuming. You
Friends crash on each
can't
other's
just do it by
couches all the
accident.
time.
It's
We
a conscious
have
thought.
Anything?
every single fan art
It's just a
ever
couch.
that people have like tagged us in or sent us or DM'd us or posted in Discord, all of that. Like it's one of my favorite folders on our hard drive.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody who's, taking the time to do that. It means so much to us.
I feel like Doza would also just get distracted and swing around for like an hour, but we're streaming, so he also has an objective. If he wasn't streaming, I think he would do that for sure.
I think I would take all the time I need to go in between objectives, and I would
Not
just be
that
collecting
we're rushing,
stuff.
though.
No, I'm not really
Yeah.
rushing. I'm
He's
more
focused.
consciously. Yes, that's exactly
the
right.
word, yeah.
Whoa, this is pretty.
Whereas, like, if I were to play this, I'd be constantly lost,
window,
even with
but I
everything.
always get the feeling something
There's a lot,
strange is going on in that place.
Whenever I watched my friend play Spider-Man on the PlayStation, all he ever did was just swing around. I don't think I ever actually saw him like do the combat or complete a single mission. So like that's my basis. Did you say hi to
Looks like
Potato?
MJ's story just
I
got
did, of
published.
course. I wouldn't not
I
say
think
hi
I'll
to
find
the
somewhere
Spud
else to
Bud.
She's probably busy with work.
Hell yeah. I think that this is the kind of game
I
that you
wish
can
Harry
kind of
was in
get
town.
lost
I
in
could
for
crash with
hours and
him.
hours
I mean,
and
look at
hours.
the beautiful city. Like, you really get to, like, swing around and explore it. And it's New York, one of my favorite cities of all time. I was born there.
Yeah, I wonder if I can find
Someone
where
left
you
me
were
a
born.
voicemail. Number's
Um,
blocked though.
I mean, do I out which hospital I was born? I don't know.
Is that critical information? I'm not sure.
I mean, people know my birthday, but they don't know what year. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry about
It's
it.
like toxic to
I think I
myself.
know that voice.
It's like, can I get the records of every baby born on this day at this hospital?
Is also Indian American. Darth Rug, we have never played God of War on the channel. I know we want to play the newer one. I don't know if that's not the 2018 one.
Oh, we
But
do want to play the 2018 one.
We do that one
Yeah.
too. Okay, I
But
didn't.
that
know.
one's actually on PC. It's actually on sale right now for like $30.
Potato. That is way older than I am.
Black cat.
Nice try.
Tell me she's scoping out places to rob.
I feel like 1987 something happened though.
So like when we say we're
historically.
90s babies and everyone's like 87.
Totally 87.
Got a place.
Definitely. Oh, that's funny. Spider-Man's mean. So we're looking for something out of place, Noosh.
Need to
Out
look
of
harder.
place. I mean, lots of things are out of place.
Yeah. What would be out of place? Something
Is
that
it
looks
just
weird?
from this view? There's those two people over there to the left.
Like, that looks like, why is that guy staring at me? That's weird.
And then the other one's over there too.
Right here.
Oh, the other one's over to the left. More
Gotta
left.
be some kind of clue.
Left. These two.
Yeah.
Ah, that seems
But
pretty
maybe
normal.
it's not people. Like, who knows?
What is strange? Is it this? No, that's an
Life
AC
is
unit.
strange, Doza.
Life is it is super strange. Probably nothing down here. I think it's gonna be on a
it has to be higher
rooftop.
up. It has to be from this place. Like, you have to look for something out of the ordinary.
Yeah, okay, so this is as
What
far as
about
I can go
that?
right.
Like the art.
It's pretty funny, but I don't think it's
Spiders
out
are
of the
mean.
ordinary.
Where is it?
Okay.
This?
So
Ah,
God of War 2018, then the new one. Got it.
I see it. I see
We
it.
are
I see it.
6,879 years old. It's crazy. I don't know how we've managed to stay alive this long.
There we
through
go.
One of her
history.
cats. She packs
Cats?
those with range extenders, then harvests nearby RFID signals. I'll let Yuri know to pick it up.
Now the game turns into Stray.
Right? I have to play as a cat
Felicia's
doll.
too smart to be putting
Can't
herself
believe
at risk
Bobs
like
have been
this.
around since the
She must be
dinosaurs
desperate for some reason.
times.
Better keep an eye out.
That's
amazing.
Wild.
Complete Black Cat stakeouts around the city to uncover Black Cat's mystery.
We used to actually ride the dinosaurs. They were really chill.
Oh yeah. You guys remember the best dinosaur movie ever made?
Land Before Time.
I was gonna be facetious about it. I was gonna say, I was first gonna say The Good Dinosaur, but then I thought of an even one. I think it's Dinosaurs in New York. I think is what it's called.
Never heard of it.
No.
No. The only dinosaur thing I grew up with was Land Before Time. And then Jurassic Park, I don't think I've seen bits and pieces. I don't think I've ever seen it all. Like the original. Or did we watch it and I fell asleep? That happens a lot.
It's possible.
Yeah. Regret to inform you guys this, but there's a spy sap in my sentry. Is it the cat? Is it the cat's the spy? That's what was out of the ordinary, right?
So that's a Team Fortress 2 reference.
Oh. Well, I was
Oh, I leveled
I was
up.
the flame person that I can't even remember the name right now. Pyro.
Pyro, of course, the
know
flame person. Gee,
Oh my
I wonder
gosh.
who.
I can't retain like all this information in my head right now.
It's tough.
Flame
I'm gonna get
person.
this. Make me go faster. I love speed.
Do you ever have like one of those days where like so much information is like
Hey,
sent
Yuri,
into your brain
you
that
still
you
have
can
Black
only
Cat's suit
like
and equipment in the
remember
evidence lockup,
certain
right?
things, and anything
think so.
outside of like the main
Why?
things you're thinking
She
about
got
is
at
like,
it.
even if you knew it
Maybe.
yesterday or
Just double
you know
check
it,
and
but you
let me
just
know if her
can't
gear
get
is
the
still
words
there.
for it.
Will do.
Right.
It's always like awkward in a live situation though. It's like flame person. Yeah, that sounds it. Someone will correct me.
Flame person.
Hey,
The
May.
one that goes hot.
Calling late. What's up?
The one that plays
I
with
thought we were
fire.
gonna forget.
Oh, right.
See,
sorry, I forgot.
I'm not a very
been a
forgetful
hard
person
day.
most of the
Lots
time,
of
so
fun
it
in the
always
lab.
surprises me when
Oh,
this happens.
sure.
Because,
I'm
like,
sorry.
in comparison
I
with the
also
person I'm
kinda
with
got
almost
evicted from my
24/7, Doza, who
What?
obviously is a bit more forgetful than I am.
Actually,
Just a little
no.
bit.
Like,
Not
so
really.
yesterday, last night, he
Yes,
made a
but
plan for
Any
us
chance you
today.
have room at the shelter?
And then the moment we wake up, he's like, I don't remember. And I was like, did you write it down? Because you're the one who made the
Thanks,
plan
man.
for today. And he's like, no. And then when I start trying to give like what my ideas were of like, okay, this is how I think the day should be go, or like, you know, what we should do, he just retorts back with like getting a little frustrated because I have this long list.
The lists give me anxiety.
But like, we accomplished everything on our list today. Doesn't that
I
feel
know,
exciting?
we did. Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yesterday we were talking about like how you were anxious that we weren't going to, and I was just kind of like, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, you were whatever laissez-faire about it, and here I was stressing out. We managed it.
Crushed it. We crushed today. It was just exhausting. Like we definitely hit our limit. Glad to
And
be
we-
streaming now.
We took a little bit of a break.
We needed
even
to.
made, like, we did our overnight pizza dough. So, but we weren't in the mood for like pizza all of a sudden. So we did like a basic pesto cheese pizza. It was just literally the dough, pesto, some cheese, and some like.
It was lightly
some chili
cheesed.
pepper.
It was-
Yeah.
yeah, like most pizzas, when you put the cheese on before you bake it, You can't see any of the sauce underneath. Ours, you could see
it
plenty.
was super light. Like, we didn't even take a picture.
No,
we were just,
no, it was, nah.
We needed something. We were like, okay, before stream, like, we need to eat something, even if we're not, like, super hungry, so let's go ahead and just do this.
Think of our pizza before being baked as like a scattered checkerboard. That's kind of what it was like.
So
They kept it light.
Jess is asking, why did Peter get evicted? What is he doing right now? So catch everyone up on the story.
So basically, oh, is that Uncle Ben? Oh, right? I would think that's Uncle Ben. Because we're here where Aunt May, like, works.
Yeah.
So basically, what happened is that Peter was helping Dr. Octavius right now. He was helping Dr. Octavius, that's adorable, with the prosthetics robotics program that they were working on. But they were doing it under Oscorp, so Norman Osborn. Norman Osborn shows up and he's like, hey, I'm pulling the plug on this whole thing. And not because it wasn't like a good idea. He was literally just kind of like stole the research more or less and was like, we're going to be continuing our own research like in-house. You're done now. You're fired. And Dr. Osborn is obviously pissed. But that means Peter doesn't really have any kind of work to do. And he was already super behind on payments.
So they changed the keys, evicted him. And look, there's like an envelope with Peter and money in it.
What we've been doing so far today is like trying to look for our stuff because our stuff is literally like Spider-Man stuff plus like a very important hard drive. That's why we were going around and trying to find like backpacks and like trash bags that might have our stuff in like random places, including different trash compactors, not compactors, but trucks, garbage trucks.
You are so
now we're visiting Aunt May, kind of keeping up with her, checking in.
You have to learn to swallow that Parker pride and accept that you're
And Brad,
human,
don't worry. I have
like
all
the
of your
rest of
Metroid
us.
notes from previously in DMs,
Martin.
like in our game
Sorry to
suggestions
interrupt.
under Metroid.
Just wanted to let you know I'm headed out
You
of
are
town.
the person that's
You're in
contributed
charge
the
while I'm
most
gone.
to it.
Well, you can count on me. How
Oh,
long
is
will
this-
you be away?
Do we know this
Peter's
guy?
on his way to
We
watch
don't know.
YouTube videos. Could you imagine if
Is
Spider-Man
everything
showed up
okay?
in our live chat, like AKA
Some
Tom Holland?
personal business I've been planning.
That
for a
would be
while.
amazing. Tom Holland
But
seems like a super chill
please
guy.
take
I mean,
care.
Tobey
He
Maguire
doesn't really
Andrew
know how to like post to
Garfield
social media, but
too.
The best part of me.
Tobey Maguire.
Or Andrew
Tobey
Garfield.
Maguire is in like a psychological thriller or
Well,
something,
Guess I
or
better
like
get
some
busy.
kind of murder movie.
I mean, he's in
It
a
just
lot
came
of
out.
things.
No, but I mean, like
recently.
this is like the most recent
V's
thing.
okay.
Like, I guess maybe it has a star-studded cast, right? And like this is the first one that I've
did.
seen with him
Robbie
in
must
it
be pretty
after
happy
like
right now.
you know Spider-Man No Way Home.
And get this,
Gotcha.
Mayor Osborn just
I-
announced he's
yeah.
going to give Officer Davis an award
I haven't
this
seen
afternoon.
anything with Tobey
Wow.
Maguire other than Spider-Man, I feel like.
Isn't Osborn's
Andrew
campaign rally
Garfield
this
was in
afternoon?
that one musical,
Oh,
the Boom Boom
I
Tick
see
thing
what he's
with
doing.
Vanessa
Yeah,
Hudgens,
we all do.
like last
But
year?
still a pretty cool
Yeah,
name for us
Something like
yeah,
that.
it was
family.
really recent.
I'll be there
Yeah.
covering it. Want to join me?
Yeah, of course.
I think
See you then.
MJ's trying to be a reporter. Or is a
Insert Tom
reporter?
Holland edit here. Could you imagine if you could actually like put that into like YouTube's chat?
Right? Oh, relationship update on the story between. Oh, I guess we took a nap. The story between like Tom Holland and MJ. Not Tom Holland.
MJ
Peter
Spider-Man.
Parker and MJ.
Oh, okay. I was still wrong.
They're really close friends. They kind of help each other here and there with like different little missions, like if they can.
But they're not like romantically linked yet.
Yeah, MJ
Or
has
if they will.
It's implied that MJ currently has feelings for Peter, but he's just so busy and oblivious, and she doesn't feel like it's the right time, but she's sad about it.
Dang.
Wow, it's daytime, and here I am in all black.
So edgy.
Well, it helps boost my sneak. Now I can wear something
I mean,
else.
I wear all black all
head
the
out into the
time.
city
I
and try to
actually
pay it
wore all
forward.
black today, except for my shoes, which are technically black, but they have like these really pink neon like shoelaces on them.
Yeah, true.
So it was
Howard.
kind of funny.
Long time no see. How's Pidgey doing?
He's a little down today.
Oh, this gives me Pigeon
This
Man
is his
vibes
cousins.
from Hey
Been a
Arnold.
bit of a whirlwind for both of us.
Yeah.
I miss
Building
Hey Arnold. It's such a
rezoned for
goated
commercial.
show.
We had to move into Feast to get our bearings.
I'm so sorry.
Damn, corporate
York
city.
landlords can really be heartless.
When they kicked me out of my place, they set all my birds loose.
That's so
Pidgey's
ass.
the only one who found me.
Oh,
I've been looking
Pidgey.
everywhere for the rest of them. But with my bad leg and all,
You know what? I'd get around. How about
So
I keep an eye out for him?
I do know that like wearing a Spider-Man suit, like even for cosplayers and stuff, it can get super sweaty regardless of what the weather is like. When we went to PAX West in 2019, we actually got to see Jacksepticeye there. Like, he was in a panel or whatever, but we learned later that he actually cosplayed as, like, Spider-Man, so, like, he could go around, walk around the convention without anyone noticing who he was.
Yeah.
And so he got to enjoy things, and we actually, like, we're trying to look through all of our photos and videos and things to be like, did we see a Spider-Man? Because, like, what if, like, Jacksepticeye's in that shot, but it's because he wore the Spider-Man costume and
Wouldn't that be
like,
so cool?
Yeah, I mean, because we saw Corey Kenshin, he like photobombed us, and we didn't realize that until like years later. Such a cool memory. I really miss going to conventions and like being around like all these inspirational like YouTubers and creators and stuff.
Absolutely. It's really great.
Gotta go again.
Why can't I fast travel anywhere? What the heck?
We're still debating about like possibly going to VidCon maybe this summer, if like everything pans out, but we'll see.
We'll see.
And see you later, Fry. Have a great start to your weekend. We will see you on Sunday for Minecraft. We are very much looking forward to it.
Yes, we are.
Music challenges.
That's in like 2 days.
Yes, we didn't have a chance to put out the scheduling of it today, but maybe after stream, or if not tomorrow, for sure in the morning.
Yeah.
Or whenever we wake up, because we got some sleep to catch up on.
Yes, we do. Where am I headed?
Corey has a video in his Spider-Man cosplay too. Very cool.
That's awesome. Oh, here we go. Finally.
Caster, I hope you do definitely go to one someday. I wish like PAX South was still a thing, because then you could have come to San Antonio to go to it. It was PAX South was also one of the more like affordable like PAX conventions. Like it was the first one we went to for like 2 years before we decided to go to the other ones.
Yeah.
But then they canceled it, or they you know, PAX South isn't a thing anymore. I think after the pandemic, just like with budget cuts and things, right?
Never mind.
I'm really sad about that, because
it was in our city. It was so convenient.
it was. It was definitely like, out of all the PAXs, it was definitely the PAX and also the convention. The convention of being like a big convention but having a small convention feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was real nice. It was really chill. Like it'd get busy, it'd get packed, but like it never felt overwhelming.
Yeah, because if you go to the ones in Seattle or Boston or even Philadelphia and stuff, like they're huge.
They're massive. I still felt pretty good about the one in Seattle, but I can't imagine.
We didn't do everything though.
No,
like,
we didn't.
we
What do you see?
you know, whenever you go to a convention, one of the best tips we can give you is go through the schedule of everything beforehand and create a plan for yourself, but don't plan it completely filled, because it's gonna, like, unless you know that you're not gonna hit it all and like you have that. You don't set your expectations too high and then like they don't get met kind of thing. Like give yourself that grace and plan ahead. Look at the maps and study and try to figure out where you're going. Kind of like a video game, right? Like you have 3 days to complete this mission. Like which panels are you going to? Which building you need to get to? What objectives? Like who do you want to see? What games do you want to check out at the expo booth? Like all of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. And of course food and making sure you stay hydrated throughout all of it. Super important too. And yes, the music challenge is finally going to happen. But, I mean, I should say we still have some parkour stuff that we need to do. Remember, because we started doing the gliding. And we stopped at gliding with Minecraft. Because we were just learning how to do that. So I don't know how much is left of that chapter before we go on to the music. I think, like, Fry had sent us some, like, screenshots of potential thumbnail stuff. Which is specifically from the music round. So I think that's up next.
Exactly.
Why do we get budget cuts? Oh man, where do I begin? The economy? Because we live in a society? Politics? Inflation?
I mean, take your pick.
There was a pandemic recently. I'm still shook on the cost of butter.
You don't need to kill us too.
Ow.
Territory is
Honestly, like even our grocery run today was pretty expensive. Like for some basic things.
Unnecessarily so.
Yeah.
Ouch! No, my combo. Oh.
We bought these little, like, something that we don't typically buy, but today we bought these little, like, candy eyes. Like, they're like little eyes that you can put on cookies. So, like, if we were to make, like, gingerbread glob cookies, we could put the eyes on them and they look better than us doing the white and the black kind of thing like we've done on blob cookies previously. Even those, I was surprised at like the cost.
Yeah, same.
But I was like, we've never done it. I'm like, I'm excited about baking our gingerbread cookies. I do it every year, and it's just been a tradition of ours that I want to continue. Even if it's a small batch.
Yeah. How much molasses do we have?
Enough for a small batch.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted to finish it, what we do have.
That'd be nice.
I would
wouldn't it?
love to share gingerbread cookies.
Hey, Willie.
You.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Someone's behind you,
Keep my
Spider-Man.
men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
Keep my men alive. Uh-oh.
Awkward. Funnily enough, when it comes to like food content and stuff, we're right now we're still kind of like repurposing and using like older highlights that we haven't shared on YouTube yet since incorporating food onto this channel. However, we have been filming things like lately for like holiday stuff that are gonna go out next holiday season. It feels like less stressful doing it this way and like, you know, like filming content now to post later rather than trying to do it all at the same time. For some of y'all who may have like followed us on New Shindos That Eats on like Instagram and stuff, we used to try to like live do the stories of like, here we are like cooking right now, here are all the steps, here are all the ingredients. It was chaotic trying to do that. It's so much easier just like taking your time doing it and then like editing it together and posting later.
Very true.
And like we don't edit like directly on like any of like on YouTube or TikTok and stuff. We're usually doing it like in Adobe Premiere and then we export and then like share it everywhere. I do see like how quickly and easily it can be to like put clips together directly on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. They're all coming out with all of these different functionalities, which I think is awesome. And it's really easy to make quicker content that way, especially for like live IRL stuff. But I don't know, there's still, we really love editing and like enjoy the creative process of like having every functionality, like to go crazy with whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
We don't like being limited in that sense. We've actually been working on a video for one of our clients that like we're going to be wrapping up. It's been months in the process and it's the most creative video we've ever done to date with complete animated characters, a whole entire script, voice acting, like it's a whole storytelling thing. And it's like, it was really cool that we were able to do it for her. So then that way we can use these skills that we're learning while like doing it for her and getting paid for it. Yeah. That we can use these skills for New Shindoza in the future, like to be able to put out full on story times and things. Cause that's always been a goal of ours. I feel like we're getting closer and like, it's really nice to be able to learn like all of this editing stuff.
It's a little, it feels pretty good, like to kind of have that freedom to take that creative, I don't want to say like leisure, but like have the,
You okay?
I guess the rapport with certain clients to like hey, here's the thing. Yeah, like yeah, to have the creative liberties to do something because like they see the value in that and they see the value in like the time that we spend like you know, nailing down that process specifically like to help them.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, that's a big dream there, Jess. Like, you should do animated story time. Like, I feel like we've always wanted to share like so many stories, and some of y'all here in stream get to hear so many of them. But obviously, it's in a live scenario, just kind of like telling the story out. But being able to edit the storytelling together in that creative process, I think that's where like we wanted to do comics and like share stories that way. And then we wanted to do like the monthly retrospectives where we talk about things and show like IRL clips, but it'd be really cool to be able to like tell stories in that animated format. I think like that's, I mean, we're not close. Like, I feel like we're closer, but still not that close. Like, because all of this stuff has been learned from scratch for us. Like, we didn't go to school for any of this. We learned through YouTube. We learned through like free online courses, kind of whatever we can get our hands on.
Yeah.
So it's nice though. It's a journey, and that's why like there's no like we don't feel rushed about it or anything. And sometimes we do bite off more than we can chew. Just gotta take a step back and be like, it'll happen in due time. Let's just keep going with the creative juices. And apparently it's about to get crazy in the game, Doza, so good luck.
Yeah, seriously, I'm gonna switch up my
You're gonna go to easy mode? I'm just kidding. He would never.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I got a pretty good handle on like what's going on here.
Why did he die in slow-mo? Because it's more dramatic.
It definitely, yeah, that's really what it is. Can I?
Whenever like action movies like really drum it up, like with the like effects and everything to make it more dramatic. Like I feel like slow-mo is one of them, and the other is like the panning from like this angle to this angle to this angle, like to like see it all from like 360 view in a way.
Yeah. Ooh, that's cool.
I don't know if any of y'all, I mean, some of y'all probably have seen memes or things of like Indian action movies and stuff and how ridiculous they are. Like, or like people go jumping across, I don't know, it's just crazy.
Whoa.
It's not realistic, but it's funny.
I think it's pretty fun, yeah.
Slow-mo and the music dropping never fails. But it reminds you whenever they do that you're failing.
Yeah, of course.
Yep, the over-edited clips. You know, we forgot to bring up the Indian Spider-Man.
Oh, how did we not talk
Have
about
you
that?
guys seen that meme of the Indian Spider-Man? Like, there's specifically the clip when, like, some interviewer was showing Tom Holland, like, the Indian Spider-Man clip, and, like, you can tell he's trying so hard not to laugh and be respectful regardless of what this is, but, like, oh my gosh, just let it out. We all know it's ridiculous. I don't know. It's not from like a movie or anything. Like, I don't even know. Doze is the one who actually found it and showed it to me. And I was just like, what is this? I'll clip it like in Discord later. Unless you guys know what I'm talking about. It's so like, it's so stupid and funny.
You two stay here.
I love that Tom Holland knows about that.
I love that he knows about it too.
You just never see this crossover happening, and then once it happens, you're like, well, of course.
He kept his composure. Like, I think it's important to be able to do that. Could you imagine if he laughed and like said something like inappropriate though?
Oh man. Trying
But like everyone laughs at it. I don't know.
like he was like, yeah, I'm trying so hard to not get canceled right now. That's pretty freaking hilarious.
Honestly, like everyone gets canceled at some point or another.
Yeah, true.
Like no one person is gonna agree with any other like, you know, group of people or whatever. There's always gonna be differences to the point of like, no, you're wrong, I'm gonna cancel you, or like I'm just not gonna follow you, or I'm not gonna care about you, blah blah blah, or talk back to you.
But hey, you can't control what other people think or say.
No.
So what sense is there in obsessing about it? Especially if it's like, I don't know, we're out of pocket or like just not valid.
Yeah. I'm still trying to not let it affect me. I think for so long I was always told, like, there's this Hindi phrase called log kya kahenge, which is basically what will other people think. I've heard that so many times in my life that it's hard to let go of. I need more years with you who says don't care about what anybody says.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, whatever that means.
What is
true.
happiness?
Who knows?
What is happiness for y'all? Like what makes you happy? For us, sometimes it's gaming, sometimes it's cooking together, sometimes it's sleeping in. Sometimes it's being able to work on creative projects. Like, these are like a few things that make us happy. Those what makes me happy.
I like to think so.
He makes himself happy.
I try to.
It's a good thing.
I think only relying on like other people to look for sources of happiness, like that's a lot. And it's not exactly reliable.
At least not long term.
Not long term, no. Like, it can be great in the moment. Like, that's what moments are made of, especially between like friends or communities. But
yeah.
It's like afterwards, then what? Then like once you're alone or like alone with your thoughts, what do you have after that?
Yeah. Kessler says gaming, working out, creating projects, spending time with friends is what makes him happy.
That's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, I'm really happy to be able to write all the holiday cards this weekend. I'm super, super excited. Hoping to get them mailed out either tomorrow or Monday. Either way, like, if you're in the US, which most of y'all are, you'll be getting them before Christmas.
Yes.
So unless you live in Alaska or Hawaii, but I don't think we have anyone there.
We're really excited about this one, and it's been a roller coaster.
Yeah, we had some delivery issues with the cars and stuff and things, but we figured it all out, and we'll be working on those. I think there's still a few left. If anyone hasn't redeemed one yet that would like a holiday card, go to globpoints.com and do the thing if you'd like one.
Yeah. There's only a few left. How many?
I don't remember.
Less than 5, I think.
Yeah. Which I was surprised, because, like, we didn't do it last year, and then we did the Valentine's Day thing, though.
How many was the Valentine's, though? Like, more or less than now? I don't remember. I don't need you to remember, like, a hard number. But I feel like we've had more redemptions for this
year, for
yeah,
sure.
for this holiday card than anything ever before.
The community's been growing, and, like, you know.
That's true. Thank you, guys. What's Spider-Man gonna do? They stole the treasure.
He's gonna, like,
he's
pick the
weighing it down.
baddies.
It was supposed to go down, maybe, and then, like, it still hasn't. But, like, that's pretty heavy. Oh, okay. We don't want this crane to fall on people. That would be bad.
That would be very bad, people. Wah! Sorry.
There was nothing for me to react to.
Me. You know when something, like, jumps out at you, like, from your screen? Like, some people like to troll with that with, like, TikTok or YouTube, too.
There's that one guy who, like, catches whatever it is.
Yeah, and then, like, stares at you like you're welcome.
Yeah.
I get really scared. I've thrown my phone sometimes, like, when something is coming at me through the screen, even though I know realistically nothing's gonna come out. It's just scary.
Yeah.
So realistic.
Oh, that was a different button.
So, which hero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe do you think has caused the most destruction when it comes to, like, having to pay to fix it? Spider-Man, Hulk, like, I feel like it's Hulk, right?
I feel like
I
feel like it's Hulk, yeah. Like, just collateral damage, like, who's caused the most?
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be Hulk.
What about Loki?
Well, I mean, he's not a hero. He's not really a hero. He's more of an anti-hero. Yeah. I guess, like, technically it'd probably be Loki. If you want to, like, define hero as, like, a looser term.
Or, like, just, I guess people in or characters in the MCU, I guess. Now, granted, all of my well, yeah, that's true. I am including. What about WandaVision? Like, Wanda specifically, like, she goes, like, kind of hard in destruction at some points.
I can't remember, like, the last destructive thing. I know she's, like, super powerful. Oh my god, I'm stuck in this nice lounge. Oh, where is the helicopter?
Casper knows more than the movie.
I failed, didn't I?
Iron Man,
Yeah.
he created Ultron, and he almost destroyed all of Slovakia in Age of Ultron.
But, like, how big is it, though? I'm sure they've quoted a number, like, oh, like it's a country of, like, 500,000 people or something. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell the scale of, like, some of these things. But I guess, like, that's, like, one event, right? So what about all of the MCU? Like, the current MCU, just talking about movies.
And, like, people.
Who's caused the most damage, who's not a villain? That's what I'm interested in.
Isn't Loki in the middle?
You mean, like, between villain and hero?
Like, anti-hero? Kind of like Deadpool?
Well, there's nothing, like, there's no, like, switching sides with Deadpool. He just kind of lives by his own code, but he generally wants to help people, like, more or less.
Morally ambiguous? Well, I
maybe not in the MCU. I don't think morally.
Loki?
I don't think he's morally ambiguous. No, there's Loki. It's made very clear what Loki cares about.
Which is?
Well, once you get after, like, himself, right?
Okay, right.
Once you get past that, there's other things that he shows that he cares about. You learn that he still cares about his brother. You learn that he still cares about his adoptive mom. You learn that he still cares about his dad. Maybe
he's a very emotional person.
He's a very emotional person. He cares a lot. Obviously, he loves himself, but, like, he's come a long way, and, like, a big part of the reason why he was, like, even a villain was because he always felt like, you know, Baba Black Sheep, like an outsider. And
Well, wasn't he
felt
adopted?
entitled. He was adopted.
Yeah.
And he finds out he's adopted by like the Asgardian, the prime Asgardian enemy, which is the Frost Giants, which is kind of random. And I think he was abandoned because he was a runt, I think.
He was a smaller version of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think Loki's
So much to
morally
unpack there
ambiguous.
for Loki. I freaking love this character.
I do too.
I am looking forward to more episodes.
I'm more open to calling him a gray character. I'll say that. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
He's my hero.
Is this the flight to Newark?
Loki has a great redemption in the Loki series. Yeah, I'm hoping for a new season of that. I don't know what shows have seasons coming up. I know there's a lot of movies coming out next year. I could take more WandaVision. I could take more Loki, more
I need to disable the helicopter.
Miss Marvel, of course.
Of course, we really need that.
Yeah. What else? What else was there that we've watched this year?
This is your master plan? Replace Fisk?
Oh, there we go. I think I figured out like how to do this quick time stuff.
Now for the second.
That's good. You're kind of crushing it on this helicopter that's slowly falling, and now you're falling.
I
so you'll
say that
go
and I
back.
immediately mess up. I just have to hit the button. It doesn't matter if I hit the wrong one. I just have to hit the button in the window of time that I have.
That is one series we haven't seen yet. I was really proud of myself for just remembering Daredevil was in She-Hulk the other day.
I was looking at chat. Ooh, that was close. Oh, yikes. Guys, move out of the way.
Jess, have you seen the Loki series or not yet? Or just not all of it, I guess? I really liked Thor Love and Thunder. There isn't really any Loki stuff in there other than like the play that they were doing.
Oh, that was so cute.
That was funny, but okay.
Did I fail?
Yes. I was like, are you just like I didn't understand what you were doing.
I was spamming. I had to
try to save
spam.
yourself?
No, I had to stop the helicopter body from falling because otherwise people would die, and well, people died.
What was y'all's favorite like Loki from the series? Obviously the original, but like some of the other ones. I really like the alligator.
Oh, well, I don't know how far Jess got.
No, she finished the series.
Oh,
I
she
made
did? Oh,
sure to
sorry.
see that. I wasn't gonna
thought you
spoil
said,
it.
I thought she said she didn't see all of
She
it. I
hasn't
read
seen
that.
all of the movies that focus on him and his brother though.
Bam, so fast.
Love and Thunder was added to Disney Plus. If you haven't seen that one, that was the most recent. But it's not really about him. It's about his brother. But
Yeah, like I thought it was alright.
Speaking of Disney Plus, did y'all see that like Strange World or whatever, that new movie that like flopped in theaters? Like the Pixar one is coming
Strange
to Disney.
New World?
Yeah, it's coming to Disney Plus like soon. And I thought that was like super freaking quick compared to like how long it was in theaters.
I caught the bad guys, but
what?
It was
You
kind of
might wanna
record
bring a
time.
ladder.
And it got really bad reviews, so I'm excited to watch it to give it my review.
It was the first like
fanboy.
I don't know, it was kind of a sensationalist article, but it was like, oh, this is the first like this Disney movie broke a Disney record, but not like broke, like ended a Disney record in like 35-year long thing that they had going on, and it was getting smiles. Really? Dang.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Little origin story there.
Did they start the ceremony yet?
It got less than an A in a grade. I don't know who grades this. I don't know what it means, but it got like a B. And so
I can't believe Pixar's not a straight A student.
yeah, no longer straight A student, and that's a massive deal, I guess. So
Maybe they'll bring it back with the new Inside Out 2 that they're doing.
I don't think they're gonna
Flop
I
that
think
one.
oh, I thought you meant like I know what you mean now, but I thought you meant that they were gonna bring back Strange New World like as a sequel, to redeem
this
it.
is done. This is dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
They're never gonna waste money on this again.
Another message from
Whoever
Doc.
was voicing those characters, this was the only time they were ever gonna do that.
For everybody that worked on that movie.
Yep.
I hope like it's okay though. Like I look forward to watching it still, regardless of what everyone thinks. I don't think there's ever gonna be a Pixar movie that I don't want to watch. You know.
Doc's work is
Of
too
course.
important to go unfinished.
Your favorite Loki was the president. I like that.
I love the crocodile. I know that Noosh said the same thing.
Is it
but, like,
alligator or crocodile?
I think it's a crocodile.
I know there's a
Just
difference.
crocodile tears.
Oh.
So I think it would be a crocodile. Plus, it had
Hey.
it had a long, thin snout.
Discord almost looks like
Oscorp
Discord
visitor
and
badge
it's
from when I
purple.
interviewed there.
But it's actually
Oscorp.
Oscorp. It's not a D.
That's not a D. There's no D in
But it
Oscorp.
kind of
Really
looks
make a
like
difference.
it, you know? It could be a D. How would they even make a D in that font? It would be the same.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. What is this? This looks cool. Wow, beefy. Kit-based high discharge capacitors, temporary electrifying gauntlets, electrifying enemies. Well, I do love the melee. I do love punching. So base tokens, crime tokens, keep an eye out for those, Noosh. I want that suit.
You keep telling me to keep an eye out for things, but all I'm doing here is talking about everything and everything.
Oh,
and
I guess
anything.
just like look at... Well, there's a base over here, actually. We haven't done one of those in a while.
Okay.
I don't know if this is one I've already done, like, because it's gray. Or maybe that's just the color. I've
Sure.
definitely done this one. Perform 10 finishers. That seems really difficult, but
You're gonna
let's
try
try.
Oh man, Doza is so non-confrontational in real life. It's funny.
Ready now.
Yeah, that's true. It's scary confronting people.
I'm usually the one that confronts people.
Yeah, true. Oh!
I mean, it's like I'm not like mean about it. I just like with certain things, like I just want to make sure like we get what we're paying for or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Now.
In fact, today, there was a package that was supposed to be delivered to us, and they claimed that it was delivered, but we didn't get it. And we submitted like claims to USPS as well as like the business that we were like waiting on the delivery from, and it was a time-sensitive thing like for work. And I the moment we knew about it yesterday, we like reached out the proper way through the support tickets, and like I'm very professional about it all, like saying like, this is what happened. Here is the order confirmation number when it was supposed to be delivered by. Here is the tracking number saying that it was delivered with like a scan, whatever, but like I still don't have it. And I've reached out to the right parties for it. It was quite a bit of money, so I would like a refund, or what can we do? What are the options that I have? Because we're not just going to be out of this because of some mistake outside of our control.
Exactly.
So I was very like patient and like waiting for everyone's. I know it's the holidays. I know packages are crazy and stuff, but at the end of the day, like I'm not just gonna like be like, oh, whoops, we're out of this money. No, life is hard. Economy is not great. Like every dollar matters.
Why leave it on the table?
So I think like when it comes to confrontation, it depends on like what is worth it, I guess. Because other times, like, we're not gonna try to waste our time like changing someone's opinion or something. But when it's certain things that we put our time and energy into and we want that reciprocated, that's a different story.
Exactly.
No physical violence though. I only got in a fist fight once. And I was a kid in a boarding school, angry that I was in a boarding school. I think it was justified, but that's how I learned not to do physical violence anymore.
Well, yeah, lessons are lessons, right?
Yeah,
Good thing you had that one.
I did. And this was after Taekwondo, too. I knew it was for self-defense, but like, yeah, the kid was bugging me. Like, what was I supposed to do?
Oh, there goes my combo. No! My health! Damn, that sucks. How am I gonna get all these 10 finishers?
They're trying your best.
Yeah.
Getting good.
If anything, like I'm getting practice.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I assume the game will get even harder as you get to endgame eventually.
Yeah.
Didn't you say something crazy like you already done like 40% of this yesterday?
It was 23.
23? What did I say? What was 40% that happened recently to us then?
Oh, no. Actually, I'm not sure. I think did we finish 23% like the first day? Maybe.
I don't remember.
I'd have to
but
actually check.
We can check after this if you
Dang,
want.
looks like they called their buddies.
Because like if this wasn't the 40-something%, what is 40% that I'm thinking of?
40%. 40% off on God of War 2018 for PC.
Was that something that we saw?
That we literally just talked about it.
Okay,
but
so that's what I'm thinking.
I've mentioned it before. Because I told you I got the email because we have it on our wish list. I got the email for it, so that was something I brought up the other day.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. It's a little hazy in my brain right now. How are y'all's brains doing? How's your mind going? How are you? Joseph, how are you?
How am I? Oh, I'm having a grand old time.
Yeah?
Trying to get these finishers. I'm halfway done with them.
Yeah? Gotta get 10.
Exactly.
And you already comboed 47 times.
Yeah.
Whatever that combo wombo means.
It's much easier keeping the focus up so that I can keep spending it on finishers if I don't get hit. That's how the combo thing works. It's not literally consecutive hits. It's just like strings. It's more like strings. Like if we're thinking this is no. Ah!
Anthony's mind is screaming because it feels like it. That's a mood and a vibe. Scream away.
Go right ahead.
Sometimes I do, like, I know Doza says this more often than I do, but like, I wish we lived in a place where we could just scream as loud as we wanted and like, you know, we didn't have to worry about neighbors or anyone else near us.
Yeah.
For me, it's more not like necessarily with like screaming and like wanting to scream during a game, more of just like, there are times where you get frustrated, you just want to let out like this loud scream, yell, and just be like get it out, you know, because breathing helps and all, the whole deep inhale, exhale, like all kind of those things, like they do help. But I feel like a loud scream would also help.
It would.
You see it a lot
Oh god,
in like,
the camera.
like movies and shows and stuff when characters go out into the middle of nowhere and just like let one out, and it's like, I want to do that. It feels like, it looks like it feels amazing.
Yeah. It's very primal, is what I've kind of learned, I guess. Like, what's up, people? That's what people
Have you
talk
ever
about.
done it?
No. Damn it.
We should find a place where we can go and just do that.
I think it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Is that outfit supposed to be Spider-Man?
Yeah. I just don't know which Spider-Man. I'm sure a lot of these suits are like
From
very fan
things.
servicey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Various different things that like aren't this game. But it's kind of implied like we've been Spider-Man. We have tech from being Spider-Man. Oh my god, I'm so tired of getting hit by those.
The negative color filter Spider-Man.
Yeah,
He's
like the
all the
superpower.
rage.
The superpower that comes with this suit is literally sending out like negative energy, and everything's like kind of slower. But I honestly kind of like, that's when I got my big like 40 hit combo, and I haven't really like been able to do that since. But I was kind of struggling still because everything just goes black and white. Like, even though everything's slower. And this is the last one. I think I actually did it. Oh, I don't want to get hit by that.
I don't see the little menu thingy anymore. Oh, you
did it! I did it!
Way to go, Doza.
Thanks. Give me my money. Or, you know, the equivalent.
Place
Look
is
at
locked
them.
down, Captain.
Nice chunk of
Actually,
experience.
whipped down.
Spiderwebs are very, very strong.
Shots fired, so I've got officers inbound. Good work.
Nice. We needed that. So we finished this one. This was like one of the first ones I ever did. Yeah, I wonder if I can actually...
Look how much progress you made in like 2 days.
I know! Look at that. There's only
better at the
like
game.
these areas. Well, okay, so like this northern area left.
So it's just like there, that's it? This is the whole... Oh, there's that.
Yeah, so like this whole area. This whole chunk
Okay.
of New York, I guess you could say. And
Manhattan.
this is part of it. This is a side mission. These are big chunky XPs. XPs? Who says that?
Experiences.
Oh, you can get these nice experiences. The main missions, like, literally double.
Isn't like every game just an experience anyways?
Isn't every
With
game an
more-
RPG? Every game's a role-playing game. You're playing some role.
That's true.
Yeah.
Not getting much coverage.
Activate
I should look for more
towers?
towers to
All
activate.
right, we're getting to an area that we're not familiar with. Imagine that. I was so close. Maybe the last time we were here, they didn't even tell me about towers yet.
And hey, Doom Guy, I hope you have fun playing the zombies.
Definitely. Kill them zombies. There's the tower. I see it.
He just leaves his enemies on roofs with concussions and then lets the police handle it, right? From there.
Yeah, imagine you have a concussion and you're left upside down.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, that sounds awful. I'm gonna get a headache just thinking about it.
I've learned that as I've gotten older that like looking at my phone in a car like has been not good for me.
I used to play on my Game Boy in the car. I don't think I could still do that.
No, I don't think so.
Howard's pigeon.
I don't know. I've noticed it a lot more lately too. Like, I know I get like dizzy with like Minecraft and like certain other like games. I get like motion sickness and stuff.
Nothing like
but like
putting my
I've never
skills
had
to good
issues with
use.
like just looking at my phone and like I don't know. I think I just stare at a screen too long every day, as I stare at a screen right now.
Yeah, especially one that's like swinging around.
Yeah. It's nice to look at chat instead of the game sometimes. Agree, literally every game with a plot is an RPG. We're all into role-playing, as it were.
I don't think the game needs a plot.
Which, did you see that Shadow posted in our role-playing, like, Blobberverse thing? Like, in Discord?
I don't think I did.
Every so often, people go to that channel and they'll say something, and Shadow said, "I'm inclined to call this place the Nushindoza server's house."
I know somebody was joking about like there being a podcast.
That was Shane yesterday.
That was Shane.
Yeah. The whole Blobberverse like roleplay thingy, like I still remember it was like year one before, like, or year one or two probably. Like everyone was so excited and like really wanted this, and then no one did it, like barely. And I'm just like, we should probably just delete old things. But I like seeing them down there because it's like funny to see what we've all been through.
Last time I gave a speech.
You would hate VR?
Yes, I actually don't have a good time with VR already.
Well, we don't.
Well, we don't own one.
We don't own one, and we haven't had an experience where we can wear our glasses.
Yeah, so it's never been like every time we've tried VR, it's not been a great
Like, why is VR blurry if it's like literally inches from my face? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like anything that's inches in front of my face, I can see. So like, why do I need to even care about my lack of clear eyesight when I'm putting a headset on? It makes literally zero sense. You hope I like this mission? All right, let's see. What do we have to do? We got the mayor.
So?
MJ's here.
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Gang war.
Like over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but
Is she implying that, or is he implying like, hey, we could date
truck
after
pulled
this?
away from the scene from a company called Consolidated
He's
Shipping.
implying a lot of things.
Something's not right about it. I just don't know
So when I like with VR and like,
this, we can grab
I
some
mean,
coffee.
obviously we're not playing VR
Figure it out
anytime
together.
soon, but with Minecraft, since I did get really dizzy last time with the parkour and stuff, I actually got these like I don't know.
Motion sickness tablets.
Yeah, they're all natural, and I haven't tried it yet on anything.
You got the all natural, non-drowsy.
Non-drowsy kind. I'm gonna try it before our Minecraft stream on Sunday. I'm really hoping it helps and works so I can actually be useful during the stream. Because last time I was quite out of it.
Oh.
For acts of extraordinary.
Hey guys, I ship MJ and
above and
Spider-Man.
beyond the call of
Yeah, I know.
duty,
Hot take.
it is my
Very hot
privilege
take.
to
There was. I
present
can't believe you
Oh,
said it.
I
Jefferson
did.
Davis,
Somebody had to.
Department Medal of Honor.
Oh, way to go, Davis.
Phone call,
From
sir.
earlier
I'm in
when
the
he
middle
like
of something
crashed
here,
the
Jim.
car
Sounds
into the
urgent.
truck.
Fine. Congratulations, sir.
So is Miles Morales related to this guy? Because it showed like
Thank you.
a woman who I
Mr.
presume to
Mayor.
be a mom. Oh, that
I
means
share
the
this
dad
honor
dies,
with my
doesn't
family.
it?
My wife
Jefferson
Rio,
Davis dies.
my son
Oh,
Miles.
yeah, Miles. Oh,
he figured
confirmed.
it out.
Oh no.
couldn't do what I do.
Yes.
Oh no. One of the rules of Spider-Man, you can't have a father figure. Oh.
Are you okay, babe?
Everybody don't spoil it. Don't confirm me. Please.
Did you see Anthony's comment?
if you need glasses, Oculus Quest 2 has a glasses spacer.
That's Doom guy.
Sorry.
But I mean,
Anthony,
that's fine too.
Sorry, y'all both have red PFPs. Tell me what you want. My brain is very like monkey brain default, like super holistic, not holistic, heuristic.
If you go to the Freedom Tower in the game, apparently you could see the reflection of the Twin Towers. Like that would be cool to find if we can.
Warn me if I'm in the area, please. I don't know my New York. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I've been to the memorial in New York, and it's haunting. Beautiful, but haunting. What's going on? Oh!
Run! No, he's gonna save everybody. No?
What is this ghost flame? Noosh, your character literally uses ghost flame in Elden Ring, and it's the same character, like same effect.
Spider-Man and Elden Ring are in the same universe? No way.
There are locales where you could at least like hop around in a bunch of different places.
Why is this so sad?
I don't know.
I didn't expect for this to be like this moving in this game. Oh my gosh. And hey Blue, how are you doing?
Welcome back. How's it going?
Peter.
Oh, well, he'll be fine.
Peter, what's going on?
Doesn't he have super healing? Right? Is that a thing that Spider-Man has?
Depends on which Spider-Man you ask.
I don't know, because they never skip out on showing
so
Peter
Miles
getting beat
and
up.
Peter. Is this how Miles, like, that's the sequel? Is this how this happens? Is this how it goes down?
Are they the same blood type? Is that how he becomes Spider-Man? Kind of like the Hulk and She-Hulk?
I'm going to find your father.
Oh, man.
Come on, say something, please.
Everyone in these games dies of old age, nothing else.
Whoa. Third person camera here. I'm getting third person camera vibes. It's coming.
Who is it?
We're going cutscene into gameplay. I am Miles Morales.
What?
Oh.
Are we gonna help MJ? No?
Crazy.
Priorities. We have our mom to think about. Obviously our dad. Oh god. I'm kind of choking up a little bit. I'm gonna be honest.
Weird.
Yeah, this randomly hits super hard.
I didn't expect. What a Friday.
Yeah, right? I've been kind of lackadaisical, like, between all this different scenes. Like, oh, look, there's Doc Ock, and he's getting pissed off. La-di-da-di-da, whatever. And then this.
Spider-Man has accelerated healing, but he still can take a long time to heal from serious injuries. Oh my goodness!
I was scratching my head. Did I do it, or did I fail?
Hurry!
Thanks.
We need leverage. Yes, leverage.
Smart.
Oh my god. What do I have to press?
Go! As fast as you can. All of the power, all of the strength. Yeah.
I wonder if Windows can take inputs from two mice, so you can help me click.
Oh my gosh, that's a little too much.
I don't want to fail.
You're not gonna fail. You got this, Dozer. We believe in you.
Can we please see Enter the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks. It's this animated Sony movie.
I have to go find Dad. Okay?
The bad one?
No, the really ridiculously good one that won like Oscars and awards and all this other stuff.
Jess is like, see it. All caps.
Is it good? Should we see it?
This isn't like Windows ask is Boruto worth watching.
I got a couple more no's. Oh, my favorite question.
And hey, Shane, happy Friday.
Hey, Shane, hope your wrestling went well.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say next, but in a different way.
It's alive.
No.
I know it.
This is the way from now on.
In my head, it's always that. Oh god, we're a regular-ass human being right now.
Like,
right there.
I mean,
Where
don't
is
jump
he?
off it. Why are you up on that? I guess, like, to get a better vantage point, but, like, you're gonna fall.
Oh crap! They're shooting at medics. That's awful. That's like a thing even warring countries agree on not to do. Whether or not they actually fall
Yeah, I was
through
gonna
is a different
say.
thing.
Shadows.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh, blood. We haven't seen blood yet. Like that. Oh, I'm here now as far as you know. Yes, honestly, really good matches tonight. How's it been here?
It got really sad really quick.
Yeah, we were just punching a bunch of dudes and
now
kind of sort of working with the Kingpin.
now we're playing as Miles.
Oh,
and
God.
we didn't expect, and then look at this. Like, this is really dark.
This is like borderline Last of Us levels of like traumatic. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, obviously in the Spider-Man movies, like, bad things happen, and then, like, that's why, Spider-Man's the good guy trying to help, right? Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. But this was... I didn't expect this today. Like, for this...
Oh, no, I fail!
You gonna try again, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure I gotta, like, redo a bit of this sequence. But I didn't account for, like, bumping into something. I'm still in the very much, like, 2009 mindset of video games where, like, things can be detailed and there can be a lot of stuff around, but it's all just like static landscape.
It's 2022 and we're about to go into 2023.
This is... Oh crap, I did it again.
Regardless of when this came out, I'm just letting you know what year it is.
I'm just saying, this is the most modern game we've played on the channel.
Ever?
Like...
Elden Ring came out this year.
Yes, but there's a certain timeless charm to Elden Ring. It's not necessarily like... It's not a traditional
when is
AAA...
Doza's love story or love letter to Elden Ring coming out?
I don't know. We're gonna have to see how much more DLC we get. Armored Core is coming out. Armored Core 4 or 5? I don't know. And they said it's not gonna be like the Soul series or like Elden Ring. It's gonna be about customization and stuff. That'll be interesting. I've never played one of those games.
What about like
that was right
Breath
there.
of the Wild?
Broken glass. Broken glass.
So Breath of the Wild is like 6 years old now.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild is super old. Man, it didn't feel old 3 years ago. Now, just it sounds old. I know, like when I see clips of it, it doesn't feel that way.
It came out in 2016, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, so wait, 7. Well, it'll be 7 in 2023. But yeah, we're getting there.
Wow.
Wait, it was 2017, so 6?
2017, same year as the Switch.
So yeah, it's been 6 years. Right? Am I bad? Am I this bad at math? Like...
I knew it! I knew it!
What did you know?
That he was a bad guy.
I can't believe he's such a baddie.
The moment he showed his face, I was like, do we know this guy? Do we know this guy? Like, who is this guy?
And the eyes.
He's literally been next to Aunt May for like, who knows how long. Just being this evil dude.
I guess it'll be like 6 years, like, in 2 weeks.
It's been 4 years since this game came out. But
it
also
still feels like a
month.
long time.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
He's not gonna wake up. His face, his eyes, the emotion. It's like watching a movie or playing a game.
I didn't expect a Mufasa moment, honestly.
Why did Doza have to be correct? He's just really good at
Commentators
this kind
curse.
of stuff.
Commentators curse. I'm telling you, you can't be Spider-Man while having a father figure. You just can't do it. You also can't be Green Goblin and have a father figure either.
He's Aunt May's boss.
I don't know about Dr. Ock. Like, Doc Ock. That's such a weird way. Whenever I hear it, it sounds so natural. Whenever I say it, it sounds awful. But yeah, where are all the dads that are supposed to be present for their children?
This is a real downer.
They're all gone in one way or another. Oh.
We appreciate you not spoiling it. I mean, all things considered, like this a lot.
Y'all who knew, were y'all biting your tongue as I was saying it?
Waiting for this.
Hey Nat, welcome back.
How are you? Happy Friday.
I'm sorry for your loss.
We're not in a polyamorous relationship, Shane. Elden Ring means a lot to me, but Noosh will always be my, 3-piece and a biscuit.
Where's my love letter? I'm just kidding. He writes me letters.
I know
what
you're going through.
I used to write you a letter basically every day.
That's what you were gonna say.
So
right?
there was one letter that Doza he gave me when I went in person. Like he had written out. I think it was for our first anniversary. He actually tried to write something in Hindi, and I thought that was like really precious.
I did my best.
I was just trying to help.
I know.
How would you rate our reaction, Kessler?
What would you? What's the grading scale?
I don't know. Let them figure that out when I ask.
I guess sure, why not? Finally out of school, congrats. That's a big win.
Hope you have a great start to your holiday break. Also, 4th grade. Oh my goodness. That definitely makes me feel old. But I'm not. I'm a young adult.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
4th grade was the year of my worst haircut ever. That's the
That's
first
how you
thing.
remember 4th grade.
Yes.
Oh God, what did I do in 4th grade? I don't know. Be really good in math and science. That's it. That's all I got.
I had this long, beautiful hair, and then in 4th grade, well, I mean, I guess 4th grade was the first time I cut my hair to donate to Locks for Love.
Right.
So that was a pretty cool thing. But then, like, the haircut that came out of that was not so great for a while. Like, we are getting old, Kessler. But it's okay, because I think, like, my best years are still ahead of me is how I've been feeling lately, trying to be more positive about it.
Absolutely. Wait, I didn't want to upgrade this one. Oh.
I feel like I'm finally, like, figuring some things out. Like, I don't know. Things could change again, who knows? But I just feel good. We've been, like, really standing up for ourselves lately in all kinds of ways, making independent decisions, and I feel like our relationship is as strong as ever.
Yeah, I mean, it gets stronger every day, and we encounter so many hardships, big and small, that are just kind of like, a lot of times it's just like, really? Like,
like, quiet today.
Like, even today.
Oh,
like,
a car almost hit me today. I forgot to tell you.
You almost got hit by a car.
I was just trying to return the cart at the grocery store like a good citizen, and a car almost hit me.
He's hiding out there?
How am I just now bringing this up? I was scared.
If he's not at the recycling center,
I remember coming back to the car because Doza, so whenever we like do groceries, I always take the cart back and Doza gets the car started because he's usually driving. And like, I came back and I sat down and I just took like a big like breath and he was like, "Are you okay? Like, what happened? You were literally just taking the cart."
Like,
and
wow,
I told
someone's
him.
being dramatic. I was thinking in my head.
I wish I knew who made this comment about me.
Because we just had a really good like grocery trip, even with it being busy or whatever. But yeah, this freaking car almost hit me in the HEB parking lot as I was trying to return my car, and I was really, really scared. I can't believe I didn't bring it up. I guess like so much has happened today that I've been suppressing it, and now I just remember.
You were saying something about Lee corrupting
I'm okay,
people?
obviously. Like, I'm fine. It just
they say it's sort of
it's
like
scary,
mind
right?
control.
Like you have
It brings
this
up
like
the
flash
negative
of like,
part
oh my
of
god,
you. Makes
like
you do things
I don't
you
know.
wouldn't normally do.
Oh, also hello, Orange Juice. Welcome back.
Hi.
From a guy who can run up walls.
Random question from Shane. Are you guys going to play Ultimate Chicken Horse at any point? How will you play it? I think it would be really fun to play. So yes, we will be playing it at some point. I think it would be really fun to play with friends like you guys in Discord. You know, like just hop in a voice chat, like kind of play, because it's just, like that would be fun.
Right, like because you can't like beat the game, right?
It's more of a play, you know, with others kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think that would be cool. What are your thoughts? Do you have a preference of how we should do it?
Can we both play on the same computer and then play with others also
Harry's really
in the
invested
same
in
game?
Should it be like for community event, or should it just be like randomly like?
There's been a sharp rise
We're
in
open
the
to
pressure in some
suggestions.
nearby buildings. The problem
What
seems
was
to
that
be
other,
caused by
the
faulty
goose one?
regulators. I've gotta
Goose
break them off
Goose
before the
Duck.
pressure gets
Have you
too
guys
high.
played Goose Goose
Then the
Duck?
building
I've been wanting to
explodes.
play. Does anyone else want to play?
It's free to
The city will
play, and
replace the regulators that
it
break.
seemed like it
time
was
Like a
to
party, that type thing.
it seemed like it was cross-platform. I'm not sure,
I don't
but
know.
there's like Twitch drops going on for that game, and I'm like, what? As I was scrolling through, because I
Luckily,
missed
the
one that I
regulators are on
wanted,
the
a
exterior.
Twitch drop campaign from a
well-placed
game
web shot
that
should
I'm
take 'em
probably
out.
never gonna play again, but I still wanted the reward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the kind of crazy thing about it was like, I wanted to see what else there was, and I saw that game, and I know that we've seen it pop up on Steam as like a free to play game that has like
So we
online
both have it,
multiplayer.
but on PC
Yeah.
right now, like I don't know, like you were saying, you don't know about the cross-platform stuff.
Yeah.
And Shane, absolutely, yeah. Let us know. Like you obviously have more experience with the game than we do. We've never actually played it,
Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with
but
a
I think it would be
Spider-Man
very fun.
vandalizes
It's definitely
building
been on the
story.
list, and I want more like just fun game sessions, even if it's not on stream, like just for hanging out in Discord and play.
Can't leave
Exactly.
Because there's so many community games. I was telling Doza we should randomly, like, at some point with this holiday season, just go back to Overcooked 2 and play like the holiday level / episodes, like, or whatever, you know. I guess it's called levels. But basically that like that map, the holiday map and stuff, because like it's such a fun time. Even if we played it before, I quite enjoy Overcooked, and I love cooking, I love gaming, I love food. Like, it's perfect, you know.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be chaotic, and I think we should do that soon.
Okay, we can make strides towards planning that.
We want to do all these things in like less than 2 weeks for like Christmas and then New Year's, and it's over.
We have big dreams. We have big plans.
I know. Even in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Always on the grind. Always thinking about what's
so
next.
to kind of like go back to the game a little bit. Jess had said Peter is blaming himself now. I mean,
what?
Oh, does also fail the mission.
I didn't know that there was a time limit. I mean, I'm sure they said it, but like it felt super chill. I don't know.
What is this time limit for? Like, what is your mission right now?
The mission.
Not faulty vents.
Yeah, so this is one of those research missions, or like that gives you like a research token for like your gadgets, and this one's like there's some kind of like pressure or gas like happening. Shoot the smoking vents. Yeah, so I have to. Oh, okay. So I just have to do that.
And Anthony, that's a very funny way of putting it. He looks up Goose Duck, and it seems like Among Us but with geese. I don't know.
It's definitely silly. It's definitely silly.
Yeah, but like after playing like the Untitled Goose Game and like, you know, goose, ducks, birds of all kinds, bird memes, like I just think it would be hilarious with like a
Oh,
good
there's
group
literally a
of friends.
timer on the left side of my screen. Lamau.
Time to evacuate. It's up to me.
Yeah, you got about a minute 30.
Yep.
Well, actually, oh, okay, there you go. It stopped for a while, or these are just long seconds?
So no, it's because I put everything in slow motion.
Oh.
When I hold right click, I kind of do that like focus thing.
Yeah.
And it makes it so that I can like shoot at it specifically, because the button I'm pressing is to use those gadgets, and one of the gadgets is just really easy to destroy these vents. So that's kind of like what I'm doing.
And good to know, Shane. TF2 Ultimate Chicken Horse. When it comes to us lately, we've been kind of all over the place. Well, Doza not so much. It's very much Overwatch or Elden Ring.
Yeah.
With a little bit of Pokemon, but that's usually on your phone when you're like not wanting to set everything up.
I haven't done that in a while though.
I feel like it was a couple weeks ago.
It was a couple weeks ago, but that's a while to me.
Oh, okay. So like this week, it's Elden Ring and Overwatch. For me, I've been playing Overwatch with Doza, but I really like haven't had any time for gaming at all.
Right.
Hopefully soon. Like I keep wanting to do all the holiday like stuff and more than just Overwatch. Like I want to do the Overcooked thing. I want to do the Fall Guys stuff too. I love the snow maps or stages or levels or whatever. There was also the Human Fall Flat like mode thing. There's so many. Just not enough time.
No, not really.
That's okay. We will have time soon, right? Yes. Must prioritize it. Make more time for gaming.
It can only help. So long as you get other things done, right?
Nary a peep from my spider sense.
Yeah, I
Everyone's safe.
don't know what's wrong with me.
I better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this.
Last week, you got to experience using solar energy by having a mini solar panel, 2 wires, and a little fan. It was super cool. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. I really love when they do like the solar panel, like making a pizza or like cooking with solar energy outside kind of thing. I was always fascinated by that.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah. Is that a Triforce?
Let's go ahead and say yes.
It's a Triforce.
Why would anything else have 3 triangles?
Yeah. You mean 4?
Well, I guess technically. There's 3 triangles and then the absence of a triangle. It's what we call negative space in the art department.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Or the Chow will become angry.
Oh no.
Yeah,
we don't want that.
I will. I think
Another piece on Jefferson Davis.
I definitely think if not, like, obviously not this weekend, but like next week,
Not good.
once we finish our
I've
final
been there.
emails
The loss is all
up
you can
until
think
like
about.
the Monday, the first Monday of the new year, that will be my week-long like
That's not a
news
bad
play
idea.
games, have fun,
But it has
do
to be
things.
something wrong.
Oh, no.
True.
I just had to thank
It's
you for
raining.
saving my daughter from
Wow,
those muggers.
Breath of the Wild reference. So true.
When did this happen?
Just now.
I see it.
That's
like,
right.
Busy
Yeah,
guy
it
like
is
you.
raining.
I guess it all
It's
blurs
nice.
together, huh?
I think that lady was just waving at me.
126 on Powell.
Okay, see
Nah,
ya.
not,
Her posse.
not for you.
Maybe
Right.
not.
Sorry. Happy to help.
Look at all the meat.
Glad your daughter's safe.
This is where this guy works. We actually helped
I should swing by and see
beat
what's
up a
going
bunch
on.
of bad guys that were trying to rob it like yesterday. So a little bit of continuity there. That's kind of nice. Like being remembered by NPCs that you know, put your
Yeah.
life on the line for. How do I make a waypoint?
And Shane, I just
There
meant
we
gaming
go.
in general. Like, the Chow thing is more a Doza thing at first. Like, to do, like, a bonus stream eventually for that.
Noosh likes them because they're cute.
That's, yeah. I think they're adorable. They kind of remind me of globs.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Where am I going? Oh, picture.
Doza like a second
done.
ago. Well, actually.
Well,
he does that a
actually.
lot. Doza do a Chad Spider-Man voice.
A Chad's Spider-Man voice. Okay.
While he thinks about that, speaking of voices
There's
and
the
voice
theater
acting and
and the
things,
crime scene.
you know
I
how
gotta find
like
out what happened.
Ash Ketchum's not going to be a part of like the Pokemon series anymore? Like they're moving on from his storyline. The voice actor of Ash for like the English voiceovers like put out this very sweet tribute video for like the past 17 years of like
on my way
how
now.
she's been a part of
way
like
was it again?
Pokemon and Ash's like thing.
Last
It was
time you
so
went
so
that
good.
way.
We teared up watching
South.
this like
Thanks.
not even a
Got
minute
little
clip.
turned around.
Maybe we're
Sorry I
just
missed
tired
the
and
action.
emotional, but like it
Thanks for
was
keeping us
it was
safe,
very
Spider-Man.
touching.
Still
I almost
alive.
feel like we should go back and watch it
So
somehow.
whoever did this isn't a
How can
lethal
we?
protector.
There's no streaming service that
That's
I know
promising.
of, so like buy the
Someone's
DVD. Doza.
impersonating.
Crunchyroll,
Could be the
maybe?
chameleon
We
again.
don't have
I've got to
Crunchyroll.
pick up his
We know
trail.
someone who does and is willing to share. I don't know if they still
Comfy,
are. I
where you
imagine.
at? I'm just
Okay, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Of course, we borrowed his Crunchyroll before.
So the next line that Peter
Does
says.
smell like
Oh,
there's a
here we
fire
go.
in this direction.
It does smell like there was a fire on this direction. I better check it out. I mean, who else but me could do it? I really am the only one great enough.
There's the fire damage.
Everyone else,
Looks like it got put out
stand
quickly.
back. I'm the hero after all.
He used the
What
fire
a Chad
escape.
Spider-Man.
Guess he could've gotten
Yes,
my web series.
I'm a Chad. You, simple firefighter.
Hey, Spike,
What do I need to
what'd you
do
with that
here?
Fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where
We
he
need to
left it.
extinguish the fire? Thanks, firefighter. Now I know.
I think everyone's out safe now. Nice
You
work,
think
Spider-Man.
or you know. Always gotta do everyone else's job for them.
I could definitely see
My
Chow being
doppelganger
good for
used a
both of
fire
us.
extinguisher.
I think like for me though, it's
Still be around
like it's
here.
new, right? I've never done it yet, so like I would prefer to watch Doza do it first and then possibly do it myself.
What am I doing exactly?
The Chow Garden stuff, like you already know what you're kind of doing a little bit, whereas it's completely new to me.
Looks like the fire
It's
was caused by
pretty
an electrical
What
shock.
simple, like
Arson.
playing the game, like playing
Yeah.
the game part, like running around and collecting things, like I can do that. And then like the Chow stuff, you can definitely like grasp after seeing it.
Yeah. And Orange Juice, that's awesome. I hope you're getting some wins. Who do you typically play as in Overwatch? Like, who are your favorites or mains? And we've never called Comfy Pub Step while drinking, but this holiday season, when we probably drink with him, almost
He used a
certainly
fire
drink with him,
extinguisher.
we will try it out and
Suppressed
report
it
back.
in this.
Yep.
We'll see if it works and meshes in.
You think it will?
I don't know. Comfy Pub Step. It's really funny. Shane's a comedian and I love it.
Oh yeah, Shane's a funny guy.
Noosh, who did you invite to stream today? Chad Spider-Man, y'all. Like, what did you think? Like, do you like when he guest stars here? Like, for the Spider-Man games? Maybe he'll return when we play Miles Morales, like, in a year?
Yeah, maybe.
Or sooner. Who knows? Imagine Doza voicing Chad Spider-Man in Across the Spider-Verse movie.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Doza, when and if we make any highlights from this game, you should use your Chad Spider-Man voice to narrate it for the short.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna go ahead and take a clip of this now, so at least I have an idea of where to look later in the stream.
Do it.
It's fun, like, doing a Chad voice. Do you guys ever want me to do a Chad voice in the future for any character? Like,
it's a great challenge.
yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, he really does.
There's one thing I have to say.
Ooh.
Because of the like, because of the drawl that I have to add, and the fact that it's like nighttime, it's like very close. Like, it's analogous to like being on the cusp of yawning.
Like, I'm just gonna go to bed now.
I was just like,
So Orange plays mainly Tracer and Reaper. Very cool. I cannot stand Tracer, and I'm not very good at her either. But Reaper has always been one of our faves.
Oh, I picked up playing Ana more
Really?
now that it's less deadly being her. But the amount of Tracers that have come after me is insane. Like, they buffed the hell out of Tracer after nerfing her, and then they tweaked her a little bit. But like, she's still just as deadly as she was like 2 days ago. And it's just it's hard out there. What the hell am I trying to do? I know this has to be a part of it somehow.
Anthony got play of the game with Genji. Congrats.
Congrats.
If you guys ever want to share your play of the games in gaming in Discord, we'd love to see them.
We just saw a new feature in Overwatch where I don't know like what the button is for console, but during the play of the game that like plays for everybody to see, all we have to do to save it is to press F9. I don't know if it's like just for ours or for anybody's, but like,
yeah,
F9 in the top right corner. So look at whatever the button prompt is in the top right corner.
Chat Spider-Man makes Shane's chin feel inadequate.
Aww.
Also, Jess's favorite Doza voice is your truck ad voice.
My truck ad voice. Y'all make me feel iconic.
He's blushing right now.
Yeah, I kind of am. Oh, I finally figured this out.
And yeah, we would love to play Overwatch sometime. We actually do sometimes hop in Discord and play. Our BattleNet code, our friend code is in our Welcome and Rules channel. If you want to add us as a friend, and we'll add you back in case we're online at the same time.
The winter event's going on
right now,
and I'm thinking maybe like starting a custom game with like some of those modes to play with people, like cross-platform wise.
There's a really fun like May snowball one. There was a challenge specifically where you have to catch the snowballs, but I kept messing up, and instead of catching them, I kept killing Doza with a snowball.
We were trying to game the system and complete the challenge as opposed to winning.
But the mode is really fun in general. I think like it's like an epic snowball fight essentially, but in Overwatch. Like,
you basically get like 3 shots to shoot like a snowball at people, and it one-shots people.
Yeah.
But there's counterplay to it. You can catch a snowball that's shot at you, and it'll add 1 snowball to your ammo. So it's like a bit of like a reactionary mind game. It's really fun.
Shane, I would love to hear your amazing Joker voice. I don't know how I would hear it in chat right now, but someday I will remember to ask in a voice chat.
Oh, that's something I haven't shared. I mean, we're talking about how great Shane is, but can we talk about how great I am for a sec?
Sure.
Okay, so like one of my favorite parts of... No, I don't want to leave the mission. One of my favorite parts about, I think it was the first Lego Batman, there's a loading screen in between scenes that we were doing where it was basically the Joker's like text. Okay, it was the first one because there was no voice acting. So it was the Joker's monologue, but in text form during a loading screen. And like, I started just reading it out like normal, but then slowly
got into it.
I started getting really into it, and I kind of surprised myself. Oh my god, I went the wrong way.
I love when Doza gets proud of himself. Sometimes it can be too much, but then it's like, for me, I just love that, like the confidence in him seeing that.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
It's a little much more, but you know, it's good. I love him.
I'd rather be overconfident than not confident enough.
Yeah.
Like, if I had to choose.
Right. So Shane said his favorite Doza voice is a generic Let's Player.
Oh, I was thinking about that earlier today.
Do it again.
It's like, hey guys, welcome back to part 17 of Spider-Man.
Blasphemous! It's actually part 3.
Oh, sorry. I was actually playing another game and
Could you imagine if that was your real voice and we still did this together?
17's actually like my favorite number. I don't know.
Why
if
is it your favorite number?
Fun fact. Cause like that's the same channel that they had Dragon Ball Z but in Spanish.
Is this the same as the Birdly voice that you did?
Is it? No, I
Like-
think I really turned it up for Birdly. Like,
Okay.
Birdly is like nerdy Chad.
Hope I'm not too late.
Also, Kessler said he'll pay for Doza to do a review of Spider-Man using nothing but Chad's Spider-Man voice.
And he left the drugs. Seems like his intentions are good.
Guys, he's
His
like,
methods are
he's
nuts.
gonna turn red
The
soon
police
with
will
all of
handle the
these
cleanup.
like high compliments.
Only painkillers for a few days, but knocked out.
He's
Words.
flustered.
Words.
What a cutie.
I give up.
Okay, here's the voice. Read Shane's thinking your best Joker voice, because I don't got that.
People seem to like him.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean me.
It's hard to just like start it.
My pleasure, citizens. Excuse me.
It's just like a little yelpy dog.
Do it before it scrolls away.
Do not talk like that.
Man, all of my evil plans are hidden behind NFTs. You can't stop me without buying all of them.
Oh, hey guys! I'm not the real Spider-Man.
Not
So,
anymore, you're not.
fun fact, like for real,
Time to even the odds a little.
Doza does random voices around here all of the time. It was one of the first things like after we lived together that like I saw in him. Like he just, it could be daily things like putting groceries away or whatever, and he'll just randomly pull out like some kind of voice I've never heard before. It keeps life so freaking interesting, and I'm so glad that he's able to use them more like with streaming and like on the channel and stuff like that. I think it's beautiful. He does such a great job.
I really appreciate you saying that, Noosh. I like to kind of breathe a little life into everything, especially the
Literally
mundane.
everything.
I'll take the ones with guns.
Here I am just talking to everything, and Doza like brings them to life.
Yeah.
Like I'll be talking to the amiibos, like moving them around because I like to rearrange them every so often.
Oh, you
I don't know why I
just
do
fun
this.
things that she likes doing.
And then he'll like give them voices like, "Why'd you put me next to Urbosa?" Because Urbosa's amazing, and everyone should be next to her, but only the cool people can.
Lucky for Noosh, she's cool people.
Where's my amiibo? Oh man.
Good question.
And it sounds good, Orange Juice, so we will absolutely accept those next time we log into Overwatch. Is your name Orange Juice in the game as well?
Oh, there was my combo. Is it?
I don't know.
That'd be helpful to.
To know
It'd be
who's
helpful to
adding
know
us.
the name first.
To make sure that it's not someone who's adding us because they want to troll us.
Yo, this fake Spider-Man guy throwing hands and actually taking people out.
We get an animation of Doza's voices fighting, then the anime Noosh enters the building. Well, you know, Shane, we were actually talking about earlier tonight, I think before you got here, we're currently working on a video for a client where we're actually animating like 4 different characters, an entire like story time like kind of video, and it's the first type of video like that we've ever done. So while learning how to do it for this client and like putting that out there, finalizing it, it's kind of helping us evolve into actually doing Noosh and Doza story times someday, like animated and all of that. It's always been kind of a goal that we've been working towards and trying to teach ourselves how to do it. And it feels like we're getting closer. I mean, comics about our life were great. Story times on our Patreon about our lives and things are great. But like, imagine animated story times like right here on YouTube for all to see if they want to.
Would be so cool.
Yeah.
Absolute poggers.
I think that would be a great idea. I'm gonna save your comment for the future. Because I think all of his voices fighting would be pure comedy.
Oh man. What a production, huh?
We would probably even ask for feedback. Which voices would you all want in these? Obviously the ones mentioned today, but I need to write these notes down. Which I don't even have the computer I take notes on is not even here right now. So I'm a little like, where do I put this? Let's see. Nah, I'm so like, that's super awesome that you're making your Christmas glob while watching right now. I can't wait to see it. Just in time for the holidays.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Man, That was intense.
And hello, my beautiful box
you
boy.
doing?
Welcome back.
One bruise at a time.
How are you
Look,
doing today?
Your heart's in the
Good
right
evening.
place, but if you keep this up, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, I see that now. Don't worry, I'm hanging up the suit. Spider-Man, no more.
Good call.
Spider-Man, no
Besides,
more like No Way
you don't
Home.
need a costume to make a
Spider-Man.
difference.
Who's this guy
Hey, that's
voiced
a
by?
good
I bet
line.
it's a Easter egg.
I'll remember that.
An option to on Streamlabs to redeem a Chad Spider-Man voice from Doza, like the Kermit Doza voice,
Oh,
or like other voice. So Doza and I have been talking about like adding other voices for him to like do. How many would you be like comfortable doing? I don't mean to put you on the spot. I know we've been talking about it. Like eventually, like when we update things.
like definitely ones that I've do already, like in our like off stream, like in our real life, like the chat thing. I definitely do that whenever I'm making fun of something that I find pompous and ridiculous.
Yeah.
So like that can certainly be one. I have no qualms there. Other than that, like, oh, I love this. Let me get some of that.
Imagine generic Let's Play gamer doing a voiceover while grocery shopping. Oh my god! Do you want to check out our HEB haul, but Doza does the voice?
Hello everyone, welcome to our HEB haul. You'll notice that we are pretty epic here because we've got a couple of items that
That's not your generic Let's Player voice.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking Chad, generic Let's Player. Hey guys.
I picked up some bread today.
I picked up a loaf of bread today. I'm really excited. I've been working on my sandwich game.
Oh my goodness. Shane, hopefully one day we can hire you. At this point, I mean, the majority of our money that we make goes back to New Shindoza. Whatever's left after rent and everything else.
Gee. You think that's like, I want to get to a point where that stuff's like only scraping a bit off the top instead of like, you know,
Yeah, we actually
constantly bashing our knees in.
we came across a sign today, like while in traffic, and it pissed me off.
Ouch.
Even though like it doesn't really affect me, I was just mad for other people. There was a sign for like a job that said $12 an hour plus paid time off, and I was like, okay, but like the area that the sign was in and where we live, like, you know, where we were, cost of living and like rent and stuff like is not possible.
Nope.
So you can't be living alone doing this job, basically. And I'm just like, I know like there's so many other like places and issues like this with the economy and like wages and stuff. It just pissed me off. I think I was already mad because I almost got hit by a car, like, you know, in the parking lot. And then right after that we were in traffic and it was just everything. I don't know. That's what I said too. I was like, isn't minimum wage like 15 or so? I don't even know what minimum wage is right now, but seeing that, it was a huge banner too. Like, it was in our face.
Massively so, like they were bragging about it.
Yeah, but that's not possible. I did the math. I was like with the calculator on my phone, and I was just like, no.
I think the disparity in terms of like how people's assigned worth of their lives and their time is too damn great. It's too massively large. Like, I hate this idea that like if something that you do for like your job is like technically falls under the category of like unskilled labor, their words not mine. Working fast food is not easy. I can attest to that.
Oh my
like
goodness.
that you don't deserve certain like basic necessities that other people in our modern culture do.
The state minimum wage in Texas is $7.25.
Yo, I was so excited when that got raised to that. I was making bank. I wasn't.
What the
It used to be lower. There was once upon a time where it was even lower than that.
So California raised their wage to $15. Oh my god, like I was mad at a $12 thing. This is $7.25.
So if you live in Texas and minimum wage is $7.25 and McDonald's comes out swinging their massive, you know, money around, let's say that, swinging their money massive around, and they just like drop down on the table and say, you know what, we'll pay you $12. That's almost double $7.25 if you think about it.
I didn't know it was $7.25. I don't know, like, I didn't know until right now. Because in the car, like similar to what Just did in the chat right now, in the car when we saw it, I was like, I thought it was 15, but I guess like some states in the US are 15. I don't know.
I'm also gonna give up on this area. I have no idea why it's still red.
I can't believe it.
Look for evidence on Martin Lee.
This just pissed me off.
Sorry, Noosh. Reality is pain.
Yeah, I gotta do more to help others, though.
Yeah, true.
One of Howard's pigeons.
Oh,
some
pigeon.
states are 15, yeah, but then cost of living in those places are really high too. I can't even. Oh my gosh, that banner's stupid. And see you later, Anthony. Have a good one.
Take it easy.
I totally missed your question because I was angry about this. Is Dozo playing as a popular hero or not like male human, the superhero Spider-Man?
That's pretty
also,
good.
Shane's been kind of ridiculous with his comments too. It's just been funny. Like, I don't know. There was one earlier about the amiibo. Oh, I need a girl that talks to me like Noosh talks to the amiibo.
True.
I am very affectionate towards these amiibos. I like to rearrange our plushies and stuff too. I don't know, I just like to mix it up. It's like part of our decor. I don't change it all the time, but like it's just fun to have a change of scenery. I hate signs too, it's okay. Let's rise up against signs, teach them to show us messages.
I went so fast. I just stopped. Oh my goodness. What's this guy have to say? Hello, broken
We're in
NPC.
Cali right now, but want to go to Mexico. I hear Mexico's really nice this time of year. One of our clients is actually going to be spending Christmas down in Mexico. She flies out tomorrow, which means I only have one more call with her for the year.
You won't talk to her until next year. Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, finally made it back here.
She's one of our needier clients, so.
Yes.
She actually messaged me like basically 5 minutes before stream tonight. I was like, this can wait till Monday.
We're in the Harlem area. Okay, no reaction. You're all right. This is a public school right here.
This is true, Boxboy. The wonders of this chat is I can say hi, go get a snack, and we're talking about minimum wage. I want to ask you, what snack do you have? Oh my gosh, how long has it been since we've asked everyone what stream snacks they have? Or what did y'all eat for dinner? Or whatever meal you had last with your time zone. I love food.
Stream snacks, please. Give them up.
And hey, Clay.
Hey.
Welcome back. It's good to see you.
How's Dragonflight been, buddy?
Also, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Also, happy
Just
Friday.
Just bombard you with all of the questions.
Wow, I got here so fast.
You said good.
Nice. I'm really happy about that. I missed getting the Griffin or the Hawkstrider or whatever the hell it was on Twitch. I got it for Noosh though.
Yeah, that was. He told me that this morning. I was like, "How did you miss it for you?" But he was logged into the account tied to mine.
Gotta get it away from civilians.
You forgot you were following the Miibo and Rivali Amiibo saga. Oh, thanks for asking. I did move them. It's behind me. Like I have to turn completely around to tell you where they are right now.
Oh god, that was close. I should heal. This feels like a fighting game.
So Rivali's like next to like Wolflink now, and also Urbosa. We should take a picture of our amiibos, and they're on these like tiered, like a showcase kind of situation, right? What are they called? Display. Like it's like a tiered display thing that it's like there's two of them, and they all sit. So like they're always gonna have like typically two people next to them, and then like below them, you know.
Water.
Approach with caution.
It's really cool. I like it. It's very simple. It's just some clear plastic.
Clay asked Horde or Alliance.
I'll never play Alliance.
There you go, Horde. Horde only.
When I first started playing WoW, I played a human male warlock named Tethos. And I played the demonology spec because I thought it was really cool to have really strong demons like work for me. and then I started playing Mage, and I did a lot of that as a Draenei, and then I came to retail because, oh, secret, I used to play on a private server, which is not official.
And thank you guys for sharing your food and snack choices. Spicy Dorito and dip and Burger King.
What kind of dip?
That is a good question.
Sorry to ask a follow-up on the thing you probably intended to just get kind of like, well, one and done. Pigeon!
I won't hurt you.
Shane has a question.
Yeah, what's up?
How useful do you think the ability to turn into a mop would be in your everyday life?
Quite useful. If I want to be a secret agent, if I wanted to be a secret agent, like a spy of some sort, being able to like spontaneously transform into an inanimate object that's that's exceedingly inconspicuous seems like it'd be a pretty good power. But of course, that depends on your, job.
Shane also has another question. What if there was a fighting game where the only way you can attack is using the environment?
Interesting. What about those games where you essentially play God and you can just like
change the weather
or the terrain or like cause explosions to happen? Like
you don't want to talk to this person anymore. Let me just like create a tornado that sweeps the person away safely to another location.
These demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was.
Octopus said ranch style dip.
Ranch style dip. Gotcha. Oh my god, the amount of damage I just took.
We had some dumplings earlier, and we got this new sauce that it's really basic. It's like just like a stir fry sauce, but we used it as a dipping sauce, and I'm really excited to use it more. It was really, really good. I'll have to look into what all is in it so I can share.
Definitely.
Everyone okay? Demons fight like
Shane tried Taki's crunchy fajita flavor for snack and you have melted, too mild. Ooh.
Nothing like a masked menace to bring people together.
I actually almost bought some flaming hot Cheetos today for the first time in years. I didn't.
No.
I almost grabbed it.
You almost got it.
We were like, nah, let's just keep being good.
and yeah, I hear you, Clay. Yeah, Horde. Glory to the Horde and Loktar Ogar. And then, yes, Tethos was a Chad name. And it wasn't even a name that I came up with. It was a name that, like, a pair of siblings who, like, played on the same server as me, like, helped me come up with that name. It wasn't even, like, my original thing. But it was nice.
I hope you enjoy the cinnamon crunch right now. Very, very much. Speaking of which, Jess, we remembered you in the cereal aisle today because Doza wanted to look for the Life cereal. Because I had never had Life cereal before, and
so is Life cereal just Chex but without all the other stuff in it?
Because that's what it looked like the Life cereal. There was a few Life cereals that we saw, and they would look like Chex, like the checkered, yeah, like that's what they look like, and there weren't any like flavors. Like it was very
honoring fallen heroes like Jefferson.
It was just like wheat Chex is what it looked like. It has a different consistency. Okay. We didn't get it because cereal wasn't on our list and we were sticking to our budget of like what we needed. But we did walk down the cereal aisle to look for it. We didn't get any cereal because it's not on the list right now.
No.
But we'll have to try it like soon. Different consistency and flavor. Okay. We'll give it a shot.
Is there anything sweet about it?
We'll report back. Well, see, that's the thing. I don't want anything too sweet. Though we did look at all the sugary cereals we like. Because I saw this ad for, like, I think it's called Minis. Like, every cereal brand has, like, a Minis version now where it's, like, just little circular, like, balls of whatever that same flavor is. And I couldn't find that at our grocery store.
Vintage crime stopping right there.
But, I mean, H-E-B is notoriously, like, known for their brand, like, more than anything else, right?
Yes, they certainly push that.
There was also this guy today, like at the store, who kept coming around, like asking people if they wanted to get tamales, and he asked us, like he used the same person who ran into us like twice, asking us if we wanted them. After we told him like no, thank you the first time, but we asked him what flavors he had, and like they only had like pork and stuff that I couldn't have, and I was like, no, thank you.
Gotta love the classics.
Like, I think his whole job today was to go around asking people, like, do you want to...
Do you want to have a tamale?
How do you pronounce tamales? Tamales?
Tamales.
Tamales.
Tamales way.
I do like tamales, but I can only have a few kinds.
You need to say it like you're a cochina.
Am I a Filipino?
Are you a dirty little pig?
I can't believe you. But like, pigs are really cute, especially the little ones. And hey, Maker, how are you doing?
Good evening.
Is your Switch almost here to you? I'm very excited
Because you better
for
go
you.
catch it.
What?
You said it with the same energy as like, is your refrigerator running?
No, like he worked hard for his Switch. He's getting
I
it from
know, and
Amazon,
I'm
and
very
just excited for him.
I am too.
Also
Animal Crossing
taking
is a great
everything I
game.
say that's wholesome into like, nah, I'm gonna put it this way, cochina. Mexican Peppa Pig.
There's no way Mexican pepper. Oh,
The exact amount of sugar in a
exist,
serving
doesn't it?
is 8 grams. I just looked at the box. Is that a lot for you?
Gotta take these guys
8
8
grams
grams?
of sugar?
Look around.
no, like so when I was really watching what I was eating, that was like the
You're not
the high.
watching now.
I think
Because you said no to every fun thing I wanted.
Well, because I don't eat cereal anymore, really, like regularly.
Well, yeah. I mean, he definitely said no for the hot Cheetos. I felt like I was a child in the aisle though, because the way he said it, he was like, okay, so like if you eat hot Cheetos, you can only eat them with a chopstick, which is what I typically do anyways back in the day. And then he's like, if you want to kiss me, you gotta brush your teeth right after eating the chips. And it's like, nah, you want the flavor to linger for a while. I really do like hot Cheetos. They're so good. I want to try them again.
I'm happy for you.
Maybe in January. Start off like 2023 all naughty. That is my version of naughty for the new year. It said it was going to come today, but it didn't come today, so maybe tomorrow. I got your Christmas shopping done, so Pog. That is super Poggers.
Ouch.
Is there anyone still like doing holiday shopping or Christmas shopping right now, or is that not really a thing? I'm curious, like how did you guys procrastinate, or did you guys already finish it earlier?
I'm definitely I think if I was doing a bunch of stuff like that, I would definitely procrastinate.
I mean, we did procrastinate.
No, I mean, like if I was, I definitely would.
What we did.
Use these on banks.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, we have an idea of everything. Like tomorrow's our like finishing day.
Looks like I could override the circuit. Need my electric webs.
That's super poggers, Kitty. I'm so glad exams are done.
That did something.
I hope all went well. Enjoy your holiday break.
Congrats.
Super hype.
I gotta follow the wire.
Didn't know about the chopstick trick until TikTok. Yeah.
There's a reason why I learned on TikTok. Is like it was like a thing that they used to have in a commercial.
I learned it in college, like from a friend, and it was just great to be able to like, you know, you can turn your page while you're studying and still eat your Cheetos.
That seems pretty useful.
Yeah, you don't want to get that hot Cheeto dust all over the place.
Nah, no.
There's actually this show on Netflix, like it's a cooking show, but it's like about snacks where people like recreate popular snacks and then create their own original snack kind of based off of like that snack was. And one of the episodes was like hot Cheetos, and it was pretty cool to see how they did it.
That's an interesting show.
Yeah, if you're into snackage and food and like how things are made and stuff like that, I'd give it a watch.
Gotcha.
Yes.
There. One more box should
What?
do
Almost there? What do you mean almost there? Noosh, pay attention to all these colors. We got gray, green, blue, and red.
Okay.
We did red. We did blue. Oh, I guess there's still more green. Where'd the green go? It just kind of stopped. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Noosh.
I like how you found it too.
We can find things together. We're allowed.
That's it.
Glad it's so easy to hack into the mainframe. Scan the environment. I did scan the... Yeah, I figured it out. Welcome back to Talking Potato. Hope your being away from us went well.
Am I a joke to you?
I think you're the funniest person.
Get out of here. Leave the room right now. Also, I just remembered Jess earlier said when it switches to Miles, like if I would play. We'd be here for a very long time. But maybe...
If it comes up again?
Maybe I can give it a shot. I can try it. I was meaning to get to it to say it, and I just remembered and wanted to get that out there.
Ah, gotcha. Swing kick will now knock over shielded enemies. This seems useful. Increase web and damage strike.
Oh, speaking of like courses and stuff and like
do that.
school, even though like, I don't know about exam or whatever, but there's actually, I don't know if you guys know the science of well-being. It's like a course offered at Yale University. I know I've shared about like Harvard's free courses, but Yale has one that is absolutely free as well. And it seems pretty cool. It's like the psychology of, like, some people call it like the happiness course.
Oh man, these must
kind
be
of
where they're
thing.
planning to attack.
I'm
Wait,
thinking of possibly doing
these
it
are
early
Osborn
January,
campaign
like of
offices.
2023. So like if anyone
all the
wants to do
paths
it with me,
originate
that'd be
from the
cool.
same address.
I hadn't even told Doza about this.
I mean, maybe I could do that
Well, you were
with
gonna
you.
do it with me anyways.
Okay,
I meant
alright.
everyone else.
Oh, okay,
I haven't
sure.
told you yet because you don't like lists and like you want to finish the year out first. But because it brought up here, I thought I'd say it.
Is there supposed to be arc reactors in these things? Interesting.
Did you see Counselor's Kip about
Explosives
whenever you
from
get
fists
lost?
can
Scanning?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, thank you. I'll try to remember that, but please always feel free to point me in the obvious direction
Guns
that I'm
from Fist's
clearly
armory.
missing.
Why would you take a class? I mean, I love taking free courses when I think that they will be
This is
beneficial
crazy.
to my life. Also, like, YouTube has a
wasn't
lot
a
of free
gang
stuff
war.
too, so,
The demons
you
were
know.
stealing from Fist to go after Mayor Osborn.
They need a college
Hey,
course
did you
about
finally-
Nishinoza.
No, but you were right. Lee's using this place as a
That'd be
front for the
cool.
demons. Bomb
I
making,
remember
gun
when,
running.
like, there was, like, a college, like,
And it
course
looks like
about,
they're
like,
planning
the
another
whole
attack.
phenomenon of, like,
This time
Hannah
on Norman
Montana
Osborn's
back in the
campaign
day. I
office.
thought that was really
There's
cool.
some kind of beef
Really?
with Norman
You
Osborn.
remember
I
that?
found
No.
an address here.
Yeah,
I
there's,
think it's their
like,
staging
wild
area.
courses out there to learn
If
about
I hurry, I
various
might be able to
things.
stop them.
And Shane has given us a surprise improv doza.
No way.
Yeah.
Yuri, it's me.
Okay.
quick.
The
I'm
good
busy
Chad
getting yelled at by
Doza
my
has to
boss.
face his biggest
Martin Lee
opponent
and the
yet,
demons are
Surfer
planning another
2
attack,
Dude.
this time on Norman
He's
Osborn's
trying to
campaign
maintain
offices.
his Chad status without
Are you
admitting
sure?
he cannot
We've had a lot of
surf.
false leads in the past week.
I'll shoot.
Trust me on this one. I'm sending you the address of a
So,
recycling center.
Did you read
Find
it?
all the evidence there.
So we're just like
I'll get those
kind of
campaign offices
talking smack to each other, right?
I'm your biggest
You're wrong
opponent.
about this. You're gonna
You
help me
are
find
trying
a
to
new
not
job.
admit that you cannot surf. You're trying to maintain your Chad status. And I'm a surfer dude that, you know, obviously crushes it at surfing.
Okay,
Even though I
got
can't
it.
swim. It's crazy.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. Well, who do you think you are to face me?
I'm like totally the best like surfer ever. Like cowabunga, my man.
Cowabunga, that's so 90s. I've evolved so much farther past that. I bet, you know, I bet even I could outsurf you.
Well, I am a 90s like surfer and I'm just like surfing USA right now, like Beach Boy style.
Wow, the TMNT guys called and they want their 5th member back. So why don't you go ahead and scurry along, little slow turtle.
Do you even surf, bro? Like we're usually like really chill.
Whether or not I
We're
surf
just like
is not...
one with the wave.
It's not
like
really-
Crush from Finding Nemo.
It's not relevant. Look, Crush, yeah, he's great, but he's nothing compared to me.
Oh yeah, well let's take it to the water and ride these sweet waves and
I don't
find
need-
out what's up.
I know I'm great. I don't need to prove anything to you.
I've never even seen you in the water.
Well, because I don't need to indulge in such simple activities such as paddling in the water for a few minutes and pretending to be in motion. If you want real speed, I suggest that you go base jumping like I regularly do. Now that's a thrill.
Nah,
Nice
man.
proposition, if I choose to
nah.
so myself.
You gotta be one with the waves. Find that center. And I know you're just like scared of losing to me, so I'm just gonna go ride one right now. I'll see you at sunset.
Oh, Dozen wins again.
He didn't win. You didn't win.
He won the argument.
So Orange, you said, are you two into rock music by any chance?
I love Rush.
Doza is more into rock music than I am.
I really like the song Free Will. I really like the song Red Barchetta. I really like the song YYZ. Let's see, what else am I into? I like Nirvana. I like some of Disturbed. Let's see.
That's about it. You ever hear about 3 Days Grace?
I like some of their stuff, but like I don't know any of the names, and I wouldn't listen to them on purpose. I really like classic rock, and I also like punk rock. So I'm very very wide range for me.
And Potato, I like the life update, even with the kind of meh. I'm looking forward to you eventually getting back to streaming, and also like seeing what the next like Potato arc is, with figuring out where you want to work and stuff. Very, very cool.
Nice. I'm excited. Can't wait to hear what's next.
I like using cranberry juice for mixed drinks, like mocktails and cocktails. I don't ever just drink it straight for the most part. Not really a huge fan of that.
Wake up call.
But good to know that it makes you shrivel into a tiny man every time you sip it. The visual is in my head.
Visuals in your head?
Indeed. Yeah, indeed.
Indubitably.
I was gonna say that, but I couldn't commit, so I said indeed.
Cha, bro. Like, surf's up, bro.
Potato and Shane are working on a podcast.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so many podcasts in the works. Better raise my hearing. I want to know what it's called, and another working title is What's a Potato? Wow. What's a Potato? I would listen to a potato podcast. All about potatoes. The talking potato, the couch potato, the sweet potato, the starchy potato, the little potato over there, the bunch of potatoes over there, the russet potatoes.
Like when Potato retires in his older age after all the successes he's got, he's gonna start his own restaurant. He's gonna call it the Starchy Potato.
I also like the how to get the bag 101 with Potato and Shane. That's yes, get that bag.
Please do.
I can use that stuff I found at the recycling center.
Oh, a trip mine. Oh, that's fun. Okay, let's craft this for sure. I hope I remember to use it.
You tanked a car?
Love using bad guys' own weapons against them.
The what now?
Life's been hard since Shane tanked that car?
Oh, he tanked it, as in like he took the hit for you.
Oh, from today. Shane! Oh my goodness, are you okay? For those that are as confused as I am, I almost got hit by a car today. It was very traumatic, but like I didn't get hit. It was something that happened that I was suppressing until like it came up in stream, and like I guess I missed that Shane took it for me, and that's crazy.
Imagine that.
And see you later, Orange Juice. Have a great time with your friend.
Have a good one. How do I use this trip mine?
Your first guest on the podcast is going to be Talking Ben.
On the boxes.
Isn't that one? Yeah, it's that one game.
Yeah, it's Talking Cat.
What's the potatoes? And mash them, smash them, stick them, stew. Honestly, like potatoes are so tasty in like millions of different ways, and I love it. Fry them up.
Fry them up. Fry them up. Let me fry them up.
And hey Neffy, how are you doing today? Looks like, ooh, I see. I'm sorry that you didn't get a grade that, you know, that you like.
That you were looking for.
Yeah. You know, even if you work super hard on the, like, everything and it, you know, this is what you got, like, there's always, you know, another time that you could, you know, improve that score, right?
Or like revisit the subject and you know, learn a bit more. This isn't the only time you're ever gonna, like, if you want to keep going the Japanese route, like, this isn't gonna be the only time. Sorry it didn't go the way you wanted.
Yeah.
You're done with your Christmas glob?
Yeah,
really?
now it's done with the Christmas glob. I can't wait to see it. I'm really excited.
Oh god, I've already been seen.
Neffy, just remember, it's not like the end of the world or anything. I know, like, I don't know how it is for you, but sometimes with me, like, if I ever got like a lower grade than I wanted, I was very hard on myself, and it's easier said than done when like processing those feelings. But I hope, you know, just this is what happened, and hopefully moving forward, like, you know, things can change and improve. Like, tomorrow's a new day. The next time you take like Japanese or any other thing, like, is an opportunity to get a higher score.
Exactly.
And Japanese is very hard. Learning another language is very hard. So give yourself some grace and like patience with all of it.
Oh god. It's important to be patient. Why do these guys hit so hard? They give all the regular dudes superpowers.
Do you think Peter's spider sense triggers when new Shindos are live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 9 p.m. Central Time, so he knows to tune in?
Probably.
Do you mean like Peter Parker, the Spider-Man, or like Peter, like Print Scan, the mod in this community? I don't know. There's two Peters in my life. Speaking of Zam, I don't think Harper was here today. I'm getting my dates mixed up of things. Obviously, I can't keep up with everybody's like schedule. But I know like today in general, there was a lot of stuff that people were talking about for like with school and like events and things at night. Right?
Yes,
But
well.
I don't know who specifically or what, but damn.
Ooh, that was cool. Where's this last guy? Yeah, there we go.
And yes,
done.
bonus streams as well. We will be hosting a bonus stream on Sunday with Minecraft. Our monthly installment of the Minecraft Globtacular adventure map created by Fry, with music by the one and only Talking Potato that's actually here right now.
Hi,
Better
Potato.
check inside. Good thing I stopped
Hello?
this when I did.
Oh, goodness.
Hyper's been here, you just can't see them because they also use the invisibility potion. No way.
No way. I mean, maybe.
Because Shane used invisibility lotion on accident, so you didn't see me. It went from lotion to potion.
It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Yeah.
Y'all, with
Invoice from
winter,
an auto
like,
shop.
be sure you're moisturizing and, like,
horse
you know,
rides.
keeping up with that
That's one
skincare.
expensive tune-up.
Also
What else
during
can I
every other
find around
season,
here?
but specifically when it's, like, dry right now.
They have
Yeah,
bases all
because the
around
water
city.
freezes in the air and it's not being humid.
Yeah.
That's how that works. Complete demon warehouses around to earn base tokens. Okay. More icons, more tokens.
This is bigger than I thought. Looks like the demons have an army.
Well, that's not good.
Lotion is just a potion for the skin. The terms are interchangeable. Learn your grammar before calling. I wasn't calling you out. I was simply noting that it went from lotion to potion. Someone's a little touchy.
I don't want to get touched by this guy.
Or the lotion.
Yeah, true. Oh god. Okay. Ah, he's got range. Let's get him out of the corner.
He doesn't want to. He loves his corner. You have to literally pull him out.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. There we go. We got some in his face. Oh, he went down.
I
No
don't know what I
problem.
was expecting, but it was definitely not this.
Potato, we're honored
These guys aren't
that
kidding around.
one of your first projects was part of this Globtacular Minecraft adventure map. And if you do get famous, which, you know, keep going because you are a very talented, creative potato.
Pale horse rides.
And human. And Glob. I think it would be super cool if you got famous with your music and your creativity and talent someday.
Absolutely.
We definitely want to continue following your journey. We were at your graduation after all.
Remember us when you're famous.
Right? I hope you always stay alive.
Whoa, that was close.
Imagine you walk out the double doors only to get a spider fist to the face within moments.
Oh, I need to use the finisher. There we go.
I bet you there's some baddies out there who all they crave is getting Spider-Man to hit them.
You're probably right.
They love it.
I'm trying really hard to not get hit. That was really close. Oh no. Okay, let's heal. Noosh, how are you doing?
I'm doing quite all right. Kessler's back and is asking what he missed. I'm not sure what you remember last game-wise, Kessler, but here we are fighting some baddies as the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, which could be like relevant for any single time you're fighting baddies. But yeah, where are you in the game, Doza?
We just found out that the demons have like a massive operation all over New York, and
Doza's also forgetting to heal, apparently.
I didn't forget. I was managing healing and doing finishers. So I was really banking on not getting hit.
This is new.
Oh. This is another...
This one's mine. All right.
This is another faction? How many factions are there?
Hey! That's not how we do things.
How long has he been Spider-Man at this point?
Years, I think.
Really?
Yeah, because he's he's definitely not in high school, so he's in college by this point. He's been working with Doc Ock for a while, and he already has high-tech gear that I guess he didn't get from Tony Stark. Maybe he just like built it himself based on like stuff he learned maybe with Doc Ock. Like how far off am I? Am I pretty close?
I can't tell if like what Shane's saying is just completely fictional or like if it's like part of lore or it's just like Shane being Shane. And I think there's like a certain beauty in that. Like I don't know what to believe. I've only seen the Spider-Man movies once like ever. Like when we recently, like not even recently, like I feel like I don't really know what's real anymore.
True.
He works with us.
It's been over 8 years. He already finished college.
Oh, wow, okay. Dang, whoever these people are, they mean business.
Explanation,
Very
please?
grateful that Kessler's here to actually know the
Head of Sable International.
I appreciate that.
Private security force. Paid for
With,
by Norman
This
Osborn.
isn't in the Marvel
The
universe,
mayor has a
right?
pet army now?
Next time you
I
get in my
think
way,
it's its
I will
own
not be
universe.
so
I don't think it's the MCU. Like
We'll
if
talk
Marvel, yes. Marvel Cinematic, no. But there's definitely continuity here between like this game and like Miles Morales, because we're literally playing. We literally played as Miles like earlier.
I should have told you earlier, but it all happened.
Oh, level up. Hold on.
There's definitely part of the gameplay that y'all see that I do miss. It does happen. What is this? Is it a hat?
I just didn't really see. There was two guys shot by their own teammates multiple times. Yeah, that's kind of crazy that keeps happening. Like, why does it happen?
Because you're playing mind games on them.
I guess like, oh, I'm just too fast. I'm just too fast. Yeah, better watch out.
Kind of like Sonic.
Kind of like Sonic, yeah. Sonic's too fast. I'm too fast. Same thing.
Spider-Man always builds his own tech. Iron Man is never involved. That's only an MCU thing.
Okay.
We've searched that address you gave me, found plenty of evidence of a bomb plot.
Now I know, because I never saw any interaction
I'm
when
working on that.
I was a kid between Iron Man and Spider-Man like that.
Remember in the movie when all three of them were together and they were like, wait, you can do that and we can't? Like, what? You grow it yourself? Like, you know, all that
The
stuff.
locations line up with a map
Yeah.
of
That was pretty
that
cool.
shipping business. I'll check them out.
Let me know what you find at each
Can I go
one,
in
and
here?
I'll work on
Where,
building a case.
where is this?
You got it. I'm headed to
Oh,
Lee's office
next
at the
building.
Feast to see if I can learn more about why he's doing this.
You know, sometimes
And what
it's
he's got
okay to be
planned
blue,
next.
Shane.
Okay.
Other
Say hi
times it's
to me
okay
for
to be
me.
red or
Wait,
green or
you
any
don't
other
think she's in
color.
danger, do you?
Yeah,
No.
you don't always have to
Lee's only
be
got one target
one
on
thing
fire.
all the time.
Norman Osborn.
Yeah. These YouTube emojis though, is that a seal? Looks like a seal.
Like the Pokemon?
No, like a not
So
feel.
this. Well, there's Feel, and then there's also literally Seal.
No way.
Yeah, like it's Gen 1. No, wait, it's is it Gen 1? Dugong.
That
and
reminds
then,
me, though, the other day when I was saying the Pokemon with the spoon, but then I didn't believe you.
Oh my god, she was starting to get upset with me. She was like, oh, I could really use the Pokemon with a spoon to help with my headache because they're psychic. And I'm like, yes, those are all true. It's Alakazam. And you're like, no, the one with the spoon. I'm like, Alakazam, the spoon, Doza, the spoon. Like, look it up. She started escalating it. And I was like, look it up. I'm not engaging with you in this conversation anymore.
Okay, little guy.
He literally said
Fun
that.
with a chemical drip, then
Yeah,
vacuum
he
it up
always says that a
before it
lot.
makes one sick.
I'm not engaging with you in this conversation. Because, like, obviously communication is super important, like, in a relationship or partnership or any of the things, right? In general, just two people, communication is important. And Doza, like, we've always, like, struggled with him not, like, communicating as much as I communicate. So in his, like, defense lately, it's always been like, I'm not going to engage with you in this conversation anymore until you look it up or something. It's really funny.
You can't reason with someone who didn't get to their position without using reason.
But like I mean, to be fair, I had a headache and I was trying to get something across. I wasn't like I was talking about the Pokemon and I was trying to tell a story about like, you know, I wish it was real to do the thing with the mind and the headache and all that stuff. So like I wasn't thinking clearly, obviously. But he could have had a little more patience than like saying Alakazam 2 times. Okay, maybe 3.
The Pokemon you're thinking of is Alakazam.
Are we in Washington State Park now?
No, because this is New York.
Washington Square, like, park.
Like, New York is its own state. So there would be no chance of us being in Washington State Park. That would be in Washington.
No, there is a Washington State Park in New York City.
Why?
Because it can be.
We don't see the Alamos in Austin.
The Alamo is in San Antonio.
Exactly.
But I'm sure there's like Alamo whatever elsewhere. It's like Paris, France and Paris, Texas.
Yeah, I guess. What I'm concerned with is why isn't San Antonio the capital of Texas? I never understood why. It should be. It has the Alamo.
Because the capital is in Austin. The Alamo is like really now a tourist spot.
It's always been a tourist spot. The moment the war was
where
over.
they actually have like political business go down.
It's just a building.
But there's.
And they built a building and said this is the Capitol building. Okay, but like the Alamo means something. It has history.
But it's now a historical like tourist attraction. The Capitol, while yes, it can be a tourist attraction, is also like the building where
the Capitol is just a fancy city hall. Like why? Like I don't see how this is unique to Austin.
I refuse to engage in this conversation with you right now.
Okay, fine. I mean, sure, whatever. If you want to continue being wrong, that's cool with me. I've moved on. Why can't you?
Got it. Now I just need to return the fuel to the station.
You're like that kid that goes rubber glue back to you.
Well, no, I'm not.
That's how I feel right now.
Circle, circle, dot, dot.
How I got my cootie shot.
You think my ass is hot.
Oh my gosh.
What are we talking about? We're talking about how it makes no sense that San Antonio is not the capital of Texas.
Not a bad day's work. This is one station.
I'm trying to explain to him that the Alamo would not be a place of like political, like, you know, what?
What do you mean?
No, I'm not engaging with you. I'm telling the chat.
What is war if not politics plus violence?
Why can't Texas people ever acknowledge that? El Paso is a part of Texas. We're Texas people and we're acknowledging it. Now, we can't speak for the majority though.
True. Like, I don't know how much money is allocated from the Texas budget to help with, like,
thank you, Jess.
infrastructure for El Paso or for its schools. You're not responding to us. I moved on. Like, well, when you say it like that, it's pretty damning. I've simply been misinterpreted.
Do you remember when we went to the Capitol, like, I don't know, 2018 maybe, together? We went around the holidays, actually, to the building, and we, like, took pictures with the Christmas trees and the decor inside. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yes, I remember.
We went to Austin's graffiti park before they shut it down.
What do you know about Sable International?
The memories.
Oh, that was a nice tree. Pretty good. I mean, they probably had one in
graffiti
San
park?
Antonio. No, the tree that we took a picture next to.
Yeah, okay.
My goodness.
The last thing we
There are
need is a
multiple
city full of trigger-happy mercenaries.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So San Antonio could be the capital.
Oh, no.
Imagine divorcing
You gotta
over.
be legally married before you
No,
can get to
This
it.
is Norman
Yeah,
Osborn feeling
like-
threatened.
Goals. We're not there yet. We're not there ever. What am I saying?
Tozo deals a compliment going, bubble shield, you're wrong.
Yeah, it's like playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You get that bubble and all of a sudden
You know these little guys
nobody
pretty
can
well,
get you. You just keep on bouncing.
So I will say, I don't know too much about like Texas history or like El
neither.
Paso's like stuff either.
Me neither.
I'm still sad about Beto and like El Paso and stuff.
I'm not exactly sure how we decided the border for Texas.
The river.
So that's as much as I know.
The Louisiana Purchase.
How does the panhandle exist? I don't know.
How does Oklahoma have that little strip right above?
Yeah,
Texas?
what this is just let's just extend it. Just annex it. Back in the day, people were annexing things all the time.
Geography, am I right?
guys.
Yes.
Come on, you're scaring the pigeon.
Oh god, it's a whole lot of war going on over here.
Have you ever been to Santa Fe? I have not. Those are probably not. He probably has.
Santa Fe, probably by accident. I've been to San Juancito. No, I don't want to finish this
Do
guy.
you even know what state Santa Fe is in?
Yeah, Texas. No, California, California.
No.
California. What are you talking about? No. Santa Fe. That's the name of the. That's the name of the. Of a very famous train made of iron. Because FE stands for iron. And Santa Ana was a leader of the Mexican army once upon a time. It's all connected. California used to be Mexico too, probably. I'm pretty sure. Because like it ends in ia, which is Spanish.
Guys, please like don't listen to Joseph about geography, please. Just don't.
It's not geography, it's history. And maybe a little geography.
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out
Thank
of
you,
town,
Kessler.
who's doing your old job?
Kessler, was El Paso part of the
But I
gold
could
rush or
always
the
use
oil
more help.
rush?
You know anyone?
Actually, I do.
Santa
His name
Fe,
is
I
Miles
knew.
Morales.
Is in
What?
New
Why does that
Mexico.
sound
Oh.
familiar?
His father.
Oh
was beyond
yeah, it's like the
single.
capital, right? Oh, we're talking
I
about
need you to
U.S. states.
stop.
Can we
I
have
need you to
just like a
stop.
San
This is
Francisco
too
map?
much. Like,
Had a tough
where? This is what's wrong with the education
boy,
system
my
in America.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
remember it helped to.
I was
Stay
in
busy.
geography honors.
Might help him too.
Gross. I'm so disappointed.
Here's his mom's number.
America's like one of the biggest problems is inadequate education. Ugh.
You better believe it.
Hey, you
And
haven't
if
heard
we
from
had
Mr.
proper
Lee, have
education,
you?
we could
No,
fix literally
why?
every
Just
other
curious.
thing, like future
I've got a
generations.
few
Oh
minutes
my
before work.
gosh.
I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do
Retroactively
to
flunked
look out.
Oxa.
Oh, you
What
don't
do you
have
mean
to.
honors is right? I am flabbergasted right now.
I don't really see an issue.
Of course you don't. You're a product of the system and it's horrible.
I should check out Lee's office. Need
I
help
can
with
just
those
look at a
veggies?
map on my phone whenever I
I
want.
wonder like it's an honor. That's exactly how you did it.
I maintained a B honor roll in high school,
Here.
even though I was taking a harder
in
geography
there.
class
This
than
office
the
is
rest
locked.
of the
How
simpletons.
do I get in there? Quietly.
I'm smart.
Please remember that you shouldn't listen to everything you listen to on the internet. Like everything on the internet is not true. Like
Did you
just
know-
fact check? Like, oh my gosh.
You want to know how close I was to
Educate
top
yourself.
10%? You want to know how close I was to top 10% in my graduating class? Like 5 people. I was like 5. It was like a 5-person difference. I was so close. And that's with like barely studying. Unlike all the nerds in the top 10.
Go back to TV, learn more stupider, and then Kitty doses why I have to take gen ed in college.
Never seen that room before. Whoa, what the
Whoa. What do you mean?
high voltage lines?
What's gen ed? What do you have to learn?
Education!
No,
God
what is
damn!
it about? Oh my god.
Which
She's so mad, y'all. She's so mad.
We'll call you back
I
as soon
can't
as I can
believe
get that
it.
information.
She's just letting this affect her.
Maybe you should take some other college courses and not the one I'm taking.
No. I'd rather take courses that improve my life, not make me better. Not make me better at Jeopardy. Like what?
I'm not asking.
When am I gonna need
get
this?
Better at Jeopardy.
Myself from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine.
Oh, they look like a
These
nice
parrots.
couple.
Do y'all see
there's
how
a
like
keyhole in
opposite
the
we
frame.
are? Like, does this come through
thought Lee's
today?
parents abandoned
Other
him.
times, I don't know.
What's your
build a
favorite kind of
shrine to the
bond?
people who threw
Like
him away?
ionic, covalent. What do you like? What are you into?
You're just fucking with me now, right?
Oh, what's this say? Dear
Oh.
May, very soon there's bad
Looks like this note is
stories.
for May.
Don't let my failings shake your beliefs. Okay. Propaganda, really.
What's your favorite planet, Doza?
Jupiter. That's where I get more stupider. And then when I'm done with that, I go to Mars to get more candy bars. That's right. Yeah.
Did y'all know that like college
journal.
in the United
Bet
States
this
used to
fits
be
the lock in the
free
portrait.
before, like in the past in history when it was primarily white people that could go to college, it was free.
Some
But
kind of
then once
puzzle lock.
like desegregation
They
happened,
start letting the colored people in.
they like
That
turned
seems
it
right.
into like the whole tuition thing and stuff. There's a dark history in all of that. I mean, there's a dark history
I
in so many things, not just this. Doza, yeah, lose brain cells. You gotta remember, like, sometimes like things that people say is not real.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
What do you mean? Oh, I was doing a yin yang sign.
Look, he did the puzzle.
I was just clicking around.
And hey, the Levin boys, welcome to the stream.
How's it going?
What are you hiding, Lee?
Your favorite Jupiter 2, Jess? That's awesome.
Oh, free
Doom
sword.
guy wants to go to Mars with us. That's
Is this an Avatar reference? The blue demon? You guys know what I'm talking about.
Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yeah, this is the stuff I
I feel like
remember.
lately Avatar, like the
Is it a Jungian
second
thing?
Avatar movie, like that
Like,
is
he's giving
trending
his
more than
powers to the others.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Well, it's
Dazzling
like more
beauties with
relevant
his
right now.
power.
It's
Yeah.
like immediate,
Electric induction.
imminent, I should
compressed
say.
phase shift.
Make college free challenge. They'll never do that, but they'll spend an extra
never-
trillion on military.
Yeah, that was ridiculous how much they're spending on military. And like with there was like a recent deal that went through where like the amount of money that's going towards this defense, like whatever, is
The dark
Could-
arts.
The only way to
What?
fight a monster
You said
is
defense,
to become one.
and I said against the dark arts.
I feel like what is happening with you right now?
I saw an ad for the
This is the
Hogwarts
folder
game.
MJ found at the
Okay?
auction house.
It's coming out. They're saying things like the game's really big, and I'm like, all right.
This is all about Norman Osborn. His whole
You're
Oh,
saying-
you've been watching our Pokemon
obsessed
Legends
with
Arceus blind run with a shiny rock? We got the shiny Geodude in that
Yes.
playthrough.
Yes,
Thank
we
you.
eventually name it Tamarinda. Spoiler alert. We love tamarind. Tamarind paste is delicious. Integral ingredient to a delicious pad thai.
Thank you for watching that playthrough.
Really appreciate it. Let's see.
You
Do I
knew
have
what
to
she
F
was getting
again?
into when she started dating a gamer.
This
I
might
mean,
help us figure out what Lee's
Doza is
planning
categorized
next.
more than just a gamer. He is just a bundle of surprises every single day.
Commonly, Noosh describes me as a bit of a savant.
I've never said that. You're
They
just
don't know that. Why you gotta out me?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, your goodness. Sure. Uh-oh.
We're glad you're still here, Nat.
It's a burn
I
room.
look forward to
Why
seeing
it
the
destroy
Christmas blob. I knew he was a WoW player. I still remember the first time I went into like Doza's like bedroom and I saw his like gaming setup and I saw his Zelda bed sheets. And I was like, okay, like it was a different side of him. Like the first time I saw him, 'cause
Gamer
we
chair,
didn't-
my multi-monitor setup.
I knew he was a gamer. I knew he was lying to people along with his friend Mitt saying that they ran a nonprofit but really was a guild
Okay,
in like
through the floor grate.
freaking World of Warcraft. Like, I knew these things.
Well,
yet...
we ran an organization akin to a nonprofit.
Yeah.
What
They
made
really
it a
hyped it up to the
nonprofit?
where like other people were like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are
Like,
such
get outta
good,
here.
upstanding gentlemen." Like, it was ridiculous.
Everything we did, everything we said was true.
So, anyways,
It was all true.
I
didn't
truly did
lie.
not know what I was getting into at that point. I still sometimes wonder, like, what is going on in Doza's head? I want an Inside Out movie with Doza being the main character, and we go inside there.
Hello, Peter.
What are his main things? Like, what is going on?
Mr. Lee,
It's just a bunch of
I thought you were out of
different
town.
shaped
Did you find
bees
what you were
just
looking for?
buzzing around constantly.
Martin, you're
So,
back.
okay.
That's what's going on inside my head.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
Either you're a
You must
gamer or
have
you're
heard about
not.
City
It's not a
Hall.
trait, it's a lifestyle. Do you guys
Yes.
agree with what Shane says?
Tragic.
Because, like, I think
Peter
it's
was
like, it
there.
can also
He
be a
was very
hobby, but you
lucky.
can have multiple other hobbies.
And an Osborn rally.
I wonder what series of
I didn't know you were a
genes
fan.
make you more susceptible to
Well,
enjoying
what matters
stuff
is
like
you were
gaming.
both safe.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
The bombers
It's
are
like
still
if you
out
think
there.
about it, when it comes to like spending
Who knows
your
what they'll plan
time,
next.
I don't think
most
you
of
or
your
may have
time,
anything to
there
worry about.
are people
As long
who
as you
have
stay away from
tendencies,
places you're not
behavioral
supposed to.
patterns that lend
Well,
them to excel at
I should
certain
go.
things.
When will you be back?
And maybe not so much others, right?
When my
So
work
there
is
are
done.
some people that they love doing the exact
How
same thing
dare
every
you call
day.
me a fake gamer girl?
Oh my god.
You're the imposter, and I'm kicking you out.
Shane, actual imposter? No way.
I mean, he is sussy because he has a very high level in Among Us.
That's true. Ah, Peter, watch out. Almost hit him.
What's happening in the game?
We got really close to this guy, and then he got away from us.
And now, like, we're Peter Parker and not Spider-Man, and we're fighting.
Yeah, but he can't, like, go too hard or, like, use his webs or anything like that. Or crawl. So he has to beat up these people in broad daylight while the bad guy gets away. Shane, no. Oh my god.
Can't.
No.
Captain Watanabe.
I finally got your evidence.
Yeah.
Head
So,
to the feast center in Chinatown.
I should clarify. He didn't say like he ran a
A nice
nonprofit.
lady
He was
named
saying
May
it's
Parker.
like a
And some really
nonprofit,
weird stuff
which like
hidden
I
in
guess
these
like his
offices.
guild like it was very involved. They
He's got
had
another
like
attack
meetings
plan.
and all these other
Where?
things, right?
When?
But
It's called raiding. It's
yeah,
meetings.
whatever.
I guess like maybe that could have used that.
But
That
no,
sounds realistic.
this-
It's something I could have used.
Because he was
folder full of
saying
info
this
on
in
it.
a professional,
I'm holding
like
on to it for
corporate
now.
America
I'll send copies
setting
as soon as I
to
can.
people who are not
Another
gamers,
camera.
to people who are
Gotta be Black
like
Cat.
a lot older than us too, like our supervisors and things, and like they were like, "Oh, you guys are, you know, like, you know, when you tell someone older something like that, they're like, oh wow."
They get very impressed.
Yeah.
We're looking for the cat, Noosh. Can you help? Never mind, I found it. Oops. I meant to... How do I zoom in? Left shift? That's so weird.
Hazard was the same way in RuneScape. Oh, Doza.
doing this for you?
RuneScape.
No,
Wow.
Go ahead.
Did you ever get ganked in the
Hey
Wildie
Yuri, I'm gonna keep checking
and
into
lose
Devil's
all
Breath.
of your stuff?
We'll
I
find
actually
out why
got
Lee
scammed in in like World 2, which is like World 1 through 5.
The evidence stands up,
Are
I'll put out
they're
an
like
APB.
servers, right?
Yeah.
So you log in, you have your
Hey,
character.
My brother played RuneScape.
Yeah, you have your character, and then you log into a world
I think
as
you'll
that
wanna hear
server, and
this.
then you can play with anybody
Why are
else
you
who's logged in on
whispering?
that world.
In the middle of
And
something.
the community decided World 1 through 5 are like the trade worlds.
Oh,
So
sure.
that's where people
I'll
would
even
like
cook.
buy and sell things in mass. It was
Wait,
insane.
Remember how you told me about
And
Lee's
in the
corrupting
chaos,
touch?
I
think I
believed
just saw it in
somebody that
action.
was like, was saying like, easily
perfectly
double
nice
your
homeless
money
people just jumped
by
me.
playing this simple
Thing is,
game. And I
they had
fell for
glowing
it because I was a
eyes.
stupid
And I remember
kid.
Yuri telling me something
And
similar about the
Josh,
guard
thank
who
you for
released
having my
Shocker.
back. I am a real one. I'm a gamer. I know it. I'm a gamer girl. I'm proud of it.
I lost all my
There's
gold
more.
and my rune
But I guess
armor,
we'll talk about it at dinner.
as well as my rune scimitar.
See ya.
And yes, Noosh, you are a real
Dinner.
gamer. You play video games, therefore a
What
real
should I-
gamer.
Who would have thought?
Imagine, what a difficult concept to grasp.
I'm thinking of starting a new Neopets
So this
account.
station monitors water pressure down to the individual building.
I've been thinking about this for
Structures
like
above 4
the
stories
past
use water
decade.
towers to augment the sewage system. The idea is to identify problems before they spread. You know?
Whoa.
Noosh looking very pretty right
Pressure in this
now, I'll
building's
say
all over
that.
the map.
That's why I got
I need to
quiet.
find out why.
What a weirdo.
You got your character married in the game? I know
Oh,
is
that's
there a
cute.
system at this point for that? Because I know there is in Final
find up
Fantasy.
Kessler, you played Neopets? How have we never
Congratulations on
talked
tying
about
the knot.
this before?
No, you have. Don't lie. Don't lie. You guys have totally talked about Neopets.
No, we've talked about Disney Channel movies. We've talked
No,
about
no,
other
you've
things.
definitely talked about this.
Have we talked about Neopets?
You bring up Neopets way too much, and Kessler is such a devout fellow glob of in this community that there's 0% chance he wasn't here during the many times that you've talked about it. No way! No way!
I don't bring up Neopets all the time. I bring it up with you all the time.
No, you bring it up on stream. Can everyone else vouch that I'm correct?
That shouldn't have happened.
It was like my first.
See, yes, we have. You're allowed to forget things, Noosh. It's okay. I literally call Shane Fry. I call Fry Peter.
I can get on because I know it's getting a reaction out of you.
I call people with the wrong names. I respond to other people who have nothing to do with whatever we were talking about. It's insane.
Have we ever heard of Breath of the Wild? Yes.
What is that? Is it good? Hold this and tap. Oh, hold right. Okay.
Didn't you like tag like Shane instead of Fry for something once? Like in a video?
More than once.
More than once.
Oh yeah. Oh, you meant like crediting somebody for clipping something?
Even though their name is literally right there with the clip.
Yes, it was. What? Failed this. What? I was spamming it. I followed the prompt. You finally know how to breathe now?
I never
Good,
had
Shane.
any actual Neopets merch, and to this day, I don't have any Neopets like real life things. It was all virtual. I remember like my dad even telling me like, "You're wasting a lot of time on this site." And I was like, "No, like look, like I'm learning coding." And stuff because I did. I was also a guild leader and I loved my guild. I lived in Fairy World. It was great. I had a really awesome Neo house. I fed my pets like regularly. And one of my favorite times was like the advent calendar for like the holidays where you'd go in every single day. That was the first time I even knew what an advent calendar was, like with Neopet.
All fixed.
Good memories.
I'm glad you always have those.
I was one of those people that like set up my Neo shop to like have all the rare items on the top where people can't afford it, but they're like on sale, but not really. It's just like weird flex, you know? Yeah, you know.
I mean, you sounded pretty accomplished.
I was.
You had all these rare things. You had a massive collection of stuff.
I had a lot of gold medals, like in a lot of the games. One of my Neopets, like I had different like personality traits for them. Where one of them, a Kachik specifically, I would buy all of the books for her, and I just wanted that Kachik to be like the smartest freaking Neopet ever, and like bought all of the rare books, kept reading, like got super high on like intellect. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah,
I always have been by you. I think you're pretty cool.
Clear it before something bursts.
Aww.
What do I need to do with this?
What if we were in the same guild? Like for some reason, like I don't know. Neopets is a huge like, or used to be really huge. Like there's lots of people. But could you imagine like if our paths had crossed in the game and now like our paths have crossed in life again? Like that's, oh my gosh. How many of y'all have we passed like paths like on the street?
How many other heroes fight crime and fix
At an airport? Could you imagine?
I like to imagine. I think it's a fun thought.
Yeah.
I really do wonder about that. It's the same kind of energy as like, how many times do you think you see, like how many birds do you think you've seen at least twice?
Oh, hi, Doctor.
The freaking bird that comes to our balcony every single year.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, but you never know for sure unless you like tag them. But I ain't gonna do that.
No, I ain't gonna get near them.
No, hell no. They're also protected, so screw that. Ain't worth going to jail over.
Let's all hope and send positive vibes that next year we do officially move.
Wonder if this means
I would love that.
Yes, let that happen. 2023. Like we moved right before the pandemic started in early 2020, and we got to move again next year. We still aren't ready for a house, but we just want to level up a little bit.
But I can't take the chance.
What do you mean? Can you guys put me in a robot body yet? Tired of being a USB in your computer.
What now?
Shane.
Of course.
I like how Joseph does it. Like, well, I mean, obviously he's fighting baddies. He can't see the chat. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I'm doing very important work here. It's very demanding, and oh god, I need to get better at picking up those grenades.
So, I haven't. I've never actually been to El Paso. I almost did to a music festival once, but then I wasn't able to go. But if we do ever hit up El Paso, you know we'd hit you up.
For sure.
Go get tacos with Kessler.
I hope you know a good place to get tacos.
He's gotta know a good place to get tacos.
Kessler, what's the best place in El
Honestly,
Paso to get tacos?
Everyone should know a good place to get tacos.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't want to be in a city for longer than a week without knowing where there's some good tacos.
Glob S, Glob. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like Glob Shade, but like S stands for snail.
S stands for fun. No, that's not it.
Oh, we bought some marshmallows today for like to put in hot chocolate, and I'm really excited. Random. Sorry.
Rant over.
Are you laughing at the almost traumatic event I had today?
What? What are you talking about?
Ran over by a car.
It's getting away.
I know where the car was, but we're talking about marshmallows.
How would a marshmallow ran over? It's not even a grammatically correct sentence.
Me doing this.
I know. I was saying something irrelevant.
And I took it
Why would you
serial.
be? Yes, you did. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it was even super serial. It's just kind of like you completely misunderstood. It's just
I
like,
misunderstand.
Did not understand the assignment.
Just like you don't understand geography. It's gonna be okay.
Oh my god.
Nat, you made s'mores last week. That's awesome. Those are love s'mores. We haven't had them in a while though.
True.
He actually grabbed the big marshmallows at first, and I was like, "What are you doing? Go back and get the little ones."
I like the big ones because they're easy to make s'mores out of.
Yeah, but we were our goal was for hot chocolate.
Yes,
we needed
the small
marshmallows
ones
for
are
that.
functionally better.
Yes.
Of course. Yes, I agree.
All units, a truck carrying an armed explosive is
You know when you tell like someone to like go to the next aisle and get something and they come back with the wrong thing?
That's kind of like what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a car over here. Where'd it go? There it is. Think I can catch it?
Shane, have you ever thought of doing stand-up?
Yeah, maybe you should give it a shot.
With how quickly you come up with all of these jokes and funniness and shocking commentary, I feel like I would very much enjoy watching you at a stand-up club.
I haven't actually ever been to a comic club. Ever.
We watch so many like like stand-ups like on TV and stuff, but you've never been to one?
Nope.
We should go. And we should sit like in like visibly to like the comedian or whoever. I wanted to go to Hassan Minhaj's like tour when he was going around the US, but we're still not ready for big crowds. I think that's what it's been.
Yeah, but you can like sit apart from people, right?
Not necessarily. We were talking about going to the Spurs game for their 50th anniversary. Remember the Alamo Dome thing? They were trying to break the world record, but it's a lot of people. That would be the biggest crowd we would have been in. Like, I don't know. Anyone else feel like not being around big crowds still yet? Like, I don't know. It's just been a weird feeling.
I would say me. That's for sure.
Yeah. Obviously us, but like I'm asking others.
There's a bomb in the truck.
And hello, Splatoony boy. Welcome to the stream.
Reinforcements. Do you demons put on the mask?
Ooh, we did it. How's it going?
Ride around like that.
Is your cranberry juice iced, Shane, or is it just not? I can't do stand on my legs. Okay, then do like a sit-down comedy show. That happens.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah.
I've been to a few, but like I used to go to even like I guess amateur ones too, like improv clubs and like comedy clubs and stuff. Like it's a fun time.
Ooh, that was close. There we go.
I'm definitely leaning more towards like introverted tendencies lately. I mean, on stream I feel so myself and I can just kind of say whatever, but outside of like this whole streaming creative journey and like work and stuff, I'm very much to myself these days. Quite like, I mean, some people even like have always told me that I'm pretty reclusive, but then other times, like I used to be very extroverted. I used to love to go to parties, to clubs, to like travel and talk to random people and like just spark conversations. Which I get all of that now from like streaming and this community.
Relationship problems.
But
it's not like that.
I don't know.
I think she's involved with bad people.
I've changed.
Rodrigo might be in real trouble.
And change is okay.
He's scared, but he won't
What would
tell
you
me
say
anything.
overall, like, better?
I can check it out. Any idea when he's meeting her next?
I don't know. I feel like I'm still trying to figure out, like, as you progress through life,
Don't worry,
like,
Carmen. I'll find out what's
ideally
going on.
everything's getting better, right? Or hopefully, like, you're working towards making a, like, being a better version of yourself, setting goals and, like, achieving different things as you progress. But I think when it comes to, like, whether I enjoyed the like, at the time of my life where I was very extroverted, doing all of the things, being very social, yeah, I really enjoyed that. And I thought I was happy, and I think I was happy. But now it's like a different form. Like, my pursuit of happiness doesn't involve going out as much anymore. It doesn't involve, like, going out, like, into the night with friends or, like, to a party. Like, that's not it. That's not my scene. I now prefer more intimate, like, hanging out with close friends kind of thing.
I'll get a photo and see if Carmen recognizes her.
I can see that.
Though, like, low-key, I just want to hang out with you all the time and, like, no one else.
True.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Where's the bad
Y'all
guy?
know I don't go outside, so yeah, Kitty, yeah. So, like, there's still, I'm glad that some of y'all, like, not, I shouldn't say glad, but I'm, like, do you guys resonate with this, like, nervousness and not ready, even though, like, here we are, like, about to be in 2023, but we're still processing 2020 and 2019 and stuff, too.
I mean, it's gonna be a long thing. Like, there are
plans. This sounds bigger than I thought.
People are going to remember certain things for a really long time.
Carmen,
yeah,
and it's gonna hurt for a really long time. Like, this isn't like, you know, a world government says like, okay, finally, pandemic over, and like everything goes back to normal. Like, yeah,
the impact's gonna be there forever.
Yeah, like this is like the big thing, like in our, like of our generation, as opposed to like a world war. I mean, knock on wood, obviously.
Yeah, I think for me, like I don't know everyone else's case, obviously, but I still haven't reunited with my family, and while I don't like to talk about it too much, like, I bring it up because I still feel stuck.
Another victim?
I feel like until that reunion happens at some point, like, my life is kind of on halt in certain aspects. So that's why I'm only focusing on certain other things, and like that feeling, that's probably why I don't want to go out as much. I don't want to do things like, what is even worth doing until I can have this reunion, you know? We already have confirmed it's not happening in 2022. So hopefully 2023 is that. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And Splatoony boy, that's awesome. I hope you have a lot of fun at that birthday tomorrow.
Don't want to keep the boss waiting.
We actually have Doza's grandpa's birthday next week.
Yeah, true.
We're very excited.
How many people are in on this?
Splatoony boy, what do you find about like sleepovers that are like so intense? Is it like just being in close quarters with people like in a social environment?
It could also, like, for me, it was being in someone else's, like, place. Like, I'm not in my bed.
That's true, yeah. Like, there's a lot of factors, I guess, right?
Easy getting off.
Yeah.
Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train's path.
Train? Oh, I'm following a train. Okay. This is kind of funny. I can see through the ground.
Some guy under the High Line. Sounded like you knew your
I was
husband.
more like making sure I wasn't saying like, I'm glad that you're like still nervous. Like, I almost said that, but I didn't mean it in that way. I meant like that we have similar feelings about it.
It's nice to know.
No,
Or it's
I'm not
comforting.
alone. Yeah. And see you later, Jess. Have a very good night.
Take it easy, Jess.
Sounds like it. I'll let you know what I find out.
That's it.
It is kind of getting late.
What time is it? Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that it's almost 11. I was going to say, I mean, we can still go for a little while if you want to. Fridays usually can go longer. I was just going to remind everybody that at 12 o'clock midnight Central Time is when the redemptions for our holiday card for this year, it's on the stream overlay right now. Go to globpoints.com. Today's the last day to redeem your glob points to get a holiday card from us in the mail. It's a physical thing, but do that if you're interested in it. We're going to be sending those out either tomorrow, latest by Monday, so you guys can get them in time for the holiday with priority 2-day shipping.
That's right.
Yeah.
All it takes is those glob points.
Yes. Both of what we said and more than even don't know exactly for the sleepover question.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't ask to like put any pressure on you to like have everything figured out. I'm not expecting an itemized receipt of like why you like have difficulty with like certain situations. Of course not. But like I was just curious.
Yeah.
Really.
The last day of school of 4th grade, gonna have to be in a plane. I don't know why I want to be one of the lead roles, even though I have stage fright. That, I mean, Nat, like if you want to try to go for it, even with the stage fright, this could be an opportunity to help you ease that, like, the fright of stage, or like the, you know, that fear of going on stage.
Yeah, like it's a pretty good. I would say like it's a pretty good icebreaker to like stuff like this, you know, because the environment in which all of it is taking place is relatively, I mean, I don't know your exact situation, of course, but like I think it's a good place to start if this is something that you're really interested in pursuing or just even exploring, like even casually. So I hope that you do it. Like I'm always hoping that people can find it somewhere in them to like kind of get a little bit out of their comfort zone and like accomplish things that they really want to do. I mean, that's just like, that's like an easy formula for being very proud. So like, I guess we'll see.
Kessler, that is super sweet of you. However, I did want to say, like, your other account has glob points.
Yeah, it does. Like,
because we saw the Kessler
004.
Yeah. I think like when you used to watch from the other account before, when you had like 2 channels, you had points on that. Like, you have over like 2,500 points. I think we saw it the other day because we were like, wait, Kessler 004. Well, that's not Kessler's Arcade. Like, because we were looking to see. You deleted that other account, so you can't like. Because you could technically log in to get those gifted to you. I mean, I guess like since we know you, we could also transfer it too. But like, we know because you've been around for a while, we can't necessarily do that for everybody though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that would get too complicated. They're like, no, that's me right there, that person.
What do you think of that, Kessler? I was already ready. Oh, no! Oh, lame. Well, come on, regular guys, let's fight. Man, that guy went down real easy. You have like 3 accounts. You could be watching her stream if your internet wasn't down bad. Well, I mean, hey, you know, you want to do that and like farm glob points and then funnel it all into one account, we can't stop you. Remember guys, you can give points to other people. That also is true giving points to yourself from other accounts.
So if you have points that you want to give to others,
City canceled.
Right now.
Yeah, even now, yeah, exactly.
And Nat, absolutely, we will watch the video after stream. I can't wait to see it. Thank you for making one.
She'll help Rodrigo, especially if he'll agree to testify about the blackmail.
Dozo's encouraging this, it's endorsed. I mean, we can't control it.
I'm not gonna pretend like it doesn't exist. Like, come on. I'm here always. I'm rise and grind. You know, like I'm here to. I'm all about efficiency. And if it's something that like brings you joy, or that interests you, or that you think is funny or neat, or like haha hee haw, whatever, like exactly, yeah, like absolutely, like what.
And Shane will absolutely watch your video too.
It's like people who have multiple accounts that like vote on our community post polls. Sure, whatever. Like, am I gonna lose sleep over it? No.
Kitty, can you post a picture of your jelly taco in Discord so we can see this?
Black cat, all right.
Jelly.
Oh, poor
Okay, well I put a banana in a tortilla and then I slathered it in peanut butter and called that a peanut butter sandwich. So.
Because a tortilla is bread.
Well, but is it a sandwich? It's only one piece of bread. Like how a calzone is one piece of bread.
I absolutely adore like the range of like ages and people and diversities and uniqueness and all of that we have in this community. Even in the chat right now, but like in general.
It surprises me because like we could be talking about really specific
like the minimum
things.
wage.
We're talking about minimum wage and then like people still hang around.
Yeah.
People who certainly aren't thinking about that ever in their day-to-day.
Thank you guys for sticking around. It means a lot to us.
Absolutely. Very, very, very much. Okay, everyone, we're looking for a twinkly light.
No,
let's
nut
all work
butter.
together.
Do you have any nuts? You can make your own nut butter.
Yeah, that's
if you've
true.
got like
I saw
almonds
a
or
sandwich
peanuts.
cookie that instead of peanut butter, no, it was a Reese's peanut butter cup, but not Reese's, and it wasn't peanut butter. It was a chocolate cup with almond butter in it. I saw that
Weird.
today.
You
Yeah.
didn't say anything.
Because I thought, oh, that'll be interesting and novel, and then I thought, I'm not gonna like it. There's this thing that we do when we go to like the Indian store, the Indian market, where Noosh will introduce me to like a new snack or a new
Something different every
like something
single
different
time.
every time.
Because there's so much like obviously there's so many different varieties of types of foods and snacks and things, but like there's a lot in just the Indian subcontinent as well. And so having tried so many myself, like I don't know what Doza will like. We're not cooking for a huge family here. It's just the two of us. So like we just pick up something little each every time so I can learn his palate and enhance his palate. Because remember, Homeboy didn't eat any vegetables until I met him.
Who's Homeboy?
You.
Yeah.
Pistachios? I've never had pistachios like as a nut butter kind of thing.
I eat it in ice cream form where there's no nutritional value at that point.
I mean, I snack on pistachios just like that.
Do you?
I do. They're in a jar. Remember, like.
All right, you brought them out that one time, and I was surprised.
Well, because like usually when you want to snack, it's not going to be healthy, right? But like lately, I've been trying to get like I made myself like I put them all into these little jars that we have because we recycle our jars that we get from the grocery store and stuff. And I put like pistachios in one, like almonds in another, and then like a few raisins in another, and then like I just instead of making like a snack board, I would just like grab 3 jars and like take from it what I want for a snack. So it reduces dishes.
Reduces dishes and keeps things interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, what about this? Nope. Where is this freaking cat? Oh my god.
So Nat and Splatoony Boy are both on the West Coast. It's only 9 for them here. We're already at 11.
Wow, what's the weather like? Because it's crazy over here.
It's getting cooler here for us. I know like Oregon would be cooler because it's, you know, up north more. But in California, I mean, is right
there
below
it
it.
is.
They sell rare wine here.
You did it.
She's branching out. Trying to get ahead of her.
It's Dozen time. We would never demolish your home.
Oh, that reminds me of Baldi's Basics.
Yet again, we have people in every single time zone of the United States, at least the continental.
Going global.
We have a very special caller.
It's
Breaking
true.
important news right here.
We got Mountain Time, we
Where
got
else?
Eastern
Mayor
Time,
Osborn,
Western
thanks for
Time.
calling in.
No, thank you.
Just not enough time.
You were publishing the Bugle. You were
Nope, not really.
It's cold, but not supposed to snow for like a few days. I hear that most of the United States, like northern United States, is going to be having a white Christmas this year. Still don't know what we're gonna have.
Rocker Spider-Man.
There was like some news of a possible winter freeze and like the Texas grid failing, and that's disappointing, but we'll see what happens. We are prepared, or we will be prepared rather. You posted the jelly taco? I want to see.
Oh, sure, but fair.
Well, that's my job.
Thanks for sharing.
Wait, egg, jelly, and the tortilla? What kind of... Is that apricot or like peach preserves or like what kind? Marmalade? I know you said jelly, but like what kind of jelly?
Jelly.
After the brutal,
I want to know what
cowardly City
kind.
Hall bombing that almost claimed my life.
Also, is there like... Did you pepper the egg?
Needs help. And I
Oh god, you said pepper. Now I have to sneeze.
Achoo.
am providing it.
He's like running away.
You all heard me say we needed this. Are you using my idea of bringing in cops from Lake Placid?
I didn't get to sneeze because she did that.
Though that was a fine idea. No,
I feel incomplete as a person.
It's orange jelly. Okay. Nice. The top 3 countries for our YouTube 2022 wrap up were the United States, UK, and Canada. I am surprised that you got India. That's really cool. I'm hoping to get into that market. I would love to be able to, you know,
like Kessler's like Assassin's Creed. Yeah, Assassin's Creed's massive over there.
Yeah.
Also, like
PUBG.
the amount of time that Kessler streams as well.
Yeah.
It's a greater chance. That makes sense.
We have had more. India has been kind of growing on the analytics. I do look into it because like there is a part of me that wants to like create Indian content. A lot of the art that I do is Indian art and stuff, and like I haven't necessarily shared it. I almost shared like an art time lapse of something that I made for Diwali back in end of October, but then like I didn't. I don't know. I'm insecure. But I'll get to it eventually someday. I want to kind of open up that that part of me as well a little bit. Like, I know I've said this before, even tonight already, but like, I do truly authentically feel myself like when I'm streaming, and that's a big part of me. And while I tell stories here and there is so much more that I feel like I want to share with the world, or whoever is willing to listen, like y'all, hopefully.
MJ,
I am.
I'm at the first location on your list.
Oh,
Guess
you
what I
are.
found?
Demons?
And I appreciate that very much. Babe.
Thank you.
See if you can figure out what they're up to.
And see you later, Nat. Have a good one. We will be sure to check out that video.
Take it easy. Let's go up here and.
Oh, it was burnt cabbage, not pepper. Okay. I'm glad it's really good.
Very nice.
Sleep it off.
How do I sneak? 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 I don't know how to sneak. All right, we're fighting.
I like how like everyone's asking Kitty like in Discord like, what is this? Shane.
It's unique.
Well, Shane said like you have to watch stream to find out.
Oh hell yeah, Shane! Oh my god.
You just slapped so hard with that comment. And have a great time at your party tomorrow, Slatini Boy, and have a good night. Thank you for hanging with us.
Really appreciate it. Take it easy. Oh my god, there's just so many guys. This guy's going way too hard.
Look at that amazing culinary pairing that you did, Kitty. Like, it worked out in your favor. I love that.
Reminds me of the cooking shows I've been watching lately, where they have to get creative.
Yeah, I love cooking shows.
Like, I don't know if it's the norm for you, Kitty, but it certainly seems pretty out there and creative to me. Like, I would never have considered. I didn't want to grab this guy.
Those are your stealth is bad, but it's funny.
I don't know how to, like, there's two guys standing next to each other. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to, like, take one out and then have the other one also get taken out or, like, not notice. Ouch. Oh! Oh, they're just punching me.
So much harder than your mother after you said your first swear and didn't know what it said. So my mom actually learned English like alongside with me and my brother, like growing up, because she, you know, immigrated to this country and like had other languages that she spoke in India. And I think it's funny that like when she learned the curse words in English, we learned them at the same time.
Nice.
But she also
family moment.
Right? But she also taught us like curse words in other languages, which is fun. And my mom learned enough like for her citizenship test and stuff, Kessler, but like she doesn't speak in English like ever, if at all. Like it's very like even when she talks to us, like I may talk to her in English, but she'll respond in, you know, our mother tongue.
Oh.
I think it's funny.
That's really sweet. Also, I don't really care for this like citizen test. Yeah.
It's so freaking hard.
I'm getting political tonight.
Most people who are born here don't even know the answers to things that they have to study for.
Do you guys think I'm putting myself way out there? Do you guys think I could pass the U.S. citizens test?
So disappointed.
No answer will offend me.
Does that? I love you, but no.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. I've struggled to find maybe that if anyone thought I could. But make it math? Maybe.
Kessler took it and passed 90%. Way to go.
Nice. What did you get wrong? Do they tell you so you can like, you know, learn it later? I don't know how the process like works. I've never had an opportunity to take it.
Kitty said no shot.
No shot. What grade am I getting?
I don't know. Typically, like for us as well, I mean, we do plan our food a little bit more, but there are days that we're like, okay, let's see what we got. Let's try to figure out what we can make from this. It's like an episode of Chopped Up in here. Which I love.
True.
It's a challenge, like figure out meal time.
Is this guy down? Oh, that was weird. Oh, it screwed me up. Messed my tempo. Alright, this guy's been a pain in my butt. Way too long. Oh no, that's the one who's in the back. Ooh, that was close.
I will say though, like if you actually studied, like right now, if you took the citizenship test, I don't think you'd do well. We could probably find a mock one online if you want to try it for funsies, by the way. However, I also think Doza is the type of guy that if he needed to pass a test, he would study hard for it and be able to pass it. But right now, with your current general knowledge of things, no.
I have the capacity to do well.
Yes, if you studied for it, which with the citizenship test, typically, yeah, people do study. I remember quizzing my mom and things and like, you know, helping her through that process. They just skip the percentage rating and hand you an L.
just skip the process. Yeah, I can. That makes sense.
He's really good at like, I mean, I didn't know him like when he was in school and stuff, but from what like I've heard, he, you know, can get through it if he just puts his mind to it.
Yeah.
He's also excellent at like half-assing an essay. He's so good.
MJ,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice job.
I took the GRE for like because there was a point where I wanted to go to grad school.
But then we started New Shindoza instead.
Yeah, that's true. And the out of all the categories, my writing was the best. And there's a very simple formula that I have for writing a very effective. This is outside of grammar. Like my grammar is pretty all right, so I don't much.
Grammars in English is better than mine.
True, but that's not that hard. You've had to learn grammar in like 10 different ways.
Yeah.
So like you literally have rules that contradict each other depending on like what freaking language it is.
So,
and also English sucks.
I also like don't care enough. Like for the most part, I mean, obviously when I'm professional with like work and stuff, that's different. But for the most part, when it comes to me, it's just like if the other person can understand what I'm saying, we're Gucci.
Exactly.
You should make the sound effects for the next fight scene, Shane. Pow, wow, bam, whack, ooh, right in the jugular.
She's like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Wham, bam, thank you, fam. Yeah, knock him, ooh, wow, wow. I don't know. There was Wada Pia in there.
Web throw 5 objects at enemies. Alright, let's try that. Alright, that's one. Just generic
Just
bonk sound.
generic bonk. Look at the New York City rats.
Oh.
You didn't see it? Oh, you do?
Yes. I'm gonna
There's-
keep an eye out for another one. Okay, is there another thing I can grab? Let's grab this. Okay, that's 2. 3.
I mean, while not necessarily for like a language as far as being a translator, it definitely helps with like the technology translator, if you know what I mean.
True.
Our resident IT support.
I do my best. Yeah, I got the bonus objectives. We rarely get those.
I still remember having to take, like, after my mom like became a citizen, at one point she had to go to like jury duty, right? And I remember going with her and basically like explaining that, like, you know, I'm with her right now, like you know, she probably wouldn't be the best because like her English comprehension kind of thing.
Right.
But really, like, who wants to do jury duty? I do. I think it's awesome. I actually was really excited when I got selected for a case, and I loved it. The whole process of it. It was so cool.
I did not get selected.
I did. Were you biased? Probably.
I guess I must have been. I don't know.
These cameras aren't cheap. If Felicia's
IT
really
tax and
strapped,
translator
why is
guy?
she leaving
Way to
them
go,
lying around?
Kessler.
I'm not the perfect person, and the dude that this was about, like,
I might even let you catch me.
he didn't really, he didn't put in any effort to not look guilty, not seem guilty. I shouldn't say look, to not seem guilty. He had a very incorrect demeanor to be carrying when he's literally being charged with a crime. So there's that.
I was told that, like, if you get selected to actually be a part of the jury, then you don't, like, you won't be summoned for a jury duty.
Yeah, there's a cooldown.
Yeah, so I won't be getting it for a very long time, hopefully.
I don't know how long it is. I feel like 3 years, but I mean,
I don't know, but
can you guys really trust me with like facts?
I mean, I think it's cool. Like, I like law stuff sometimes, and it's interesting to see the different cases. You learn a lot. What was really, like, when I did it, I was the youngest person on the jury, and, like, a lot of people weren't as into it as I was. And, like, the judge, though, that was presiding over this, like, she was very informative and educational, like, teaching about the process, and it was cool. Like, you learn about...
Ooh, that was cool.
You know, how the jury process works, right? In, like, school and government classes, but then when you actually get to experience it, it's a whole, like, you're living it. You're part of it, and it's like our civic duty, and I don't know, it was exciting for me.
I love that you're very passionate about it.
I mean, I love that I'm American, and like being here, like I want to do my part and make this country better, you know?
Sure, yeah.
And what's up, Snugglebutt? Hey, William.
How's it going?
Happy Friday, almost Saturday. For some people, it's already Saturday. Happy weekend. Yeah.
Happy weekend.
It is a happy weekend.
I know.
I'm gonna sleep in so good.
I just been hearing happy holidays so much that.
Happy holidays to you.
To each dreaming. Happy holidays. Oh, I didn't do
so
any of
lately,
those.
if like someone's being mean to me in an Overwatch game, I write back like happy holidays. Like,
yeah, you clap back with a happy holidays. Yeah.
Yeah. And then somehow other people endorse me, and then that person can just be a hater.
There was a dude who was like calling me out like mid-match that he was like better than me.
Oh yeah.
And it was like within like the first minute.
But then we ended up winning.
We ended up winning, and I was like, better luck next time. And then I left. Yeah, he didn't get to respond.
The Star Wars fan Spidey 119. Hello. Welcome to our stream. How you doing?
Star Wars fan and a Spider-Man fan. Well, I'll be the judge of that. No, I was just kidding.
Post work nap. Awesome. What are your plans now that you're up from your nap, William?
Oh, I still need more skills. A nap? That sounds nice. Well, sleeping.
So the cool thing about like being a jury member, I think, was also like you're not alone in the process. Like once like all the deliberations happen, you go into like this jury room with just the other jurors, and you all get to like talk about the things and like you know.
Oh yeah, like
you have a
there's
discussion.
There's this idea that you need to be honest, and you have to be extremely confident in your honesty, right? So when I did it, they had a chart. So the two opposing lawyers like went up in front of everybody and was like, all right, so this is kind of how it goes, and here's the tier list on how confident you need to be in your decision making, and if you're anything less than literally the top tier of being sure, like
Just getting started.
then this is probably not going to be for you. And then they interviewed every single person in front of everyone, so like get up in front of the class and talk, and they ask you a couple questions, and like
Okay.
I said, like, I don't know, I always have a little bit of doubt, and I think that's why I didn't get selected.
But that's for like being selected for the jury itself. So there's that process where like both sides of whatever case you're on, like the lawyers, attorneys, they'll like ask you like questions to see if you'd be a good fit for their case, like because you know, like who's gonna make up this jury kind of thing, and they're trying to look for people that obviously like would probably favor in their case. And then later, like, yeah, you do need to talk to like random strangers, like, because they're other random people, like jurors.
Yeah.
But my group, like, again, I was the youngest. I think they like they were fine with me like taking the lead in a way, because they're like, you're into this. We're just glad to get a break from work.
True.
I actually like at the end of it, because we were in that case for like a week, like all week, Monday through Friday. So we actually took a picture at the end with the judge, like, of the jury. And like I still have those pictures and memories with these people.
Just a bit of an overreaction.
One of the ladies wanted to add me on like Facebook back then.
Man, you make it sound like a bachelorette party.
I don't have a Facebook. No, not at all. I don't even have a Facebook anymore. But like, I just thought it was cool to like. It's another way to make connections in a way.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Shane, you were told to shut up in 3 separate voice chats?
Hope you don't mind me asking.
Tells me to.
Seems you and Norman have a bit of a
interesting.
history.
Like it's happened 3 times, completely unrelated. So when you respond, I just start spamming in voice to annoy them more.
Became friends.
I mean,
You do you.
They poke the bear, they get the claws.
Or the growl. Do bears growl? What do they do?
Yeah, they snarl.
Make a
You
bear
were
in
at
a
Oscorp when it started? I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp.
My
you know, that classic like brown bear dot
COs.
wave.
Add corp to that and
you know.
it is a catchy name.
Kessler, it's really not that
Why'd you leave?
scary. Like it's, you know,
Norman
your first
became
time's
more
gonna
and more
feel
obsessed
very
with
like,
genetics.
you know, different, but
Started a
you'll be
project
fine.
I considered unethical.
Oh, Dog Hawk is talking about the Green Goblin project.
Anyway, lawyers got
It's getting
involved.
late.
I wanted to
chose to
finish
leave
the
in
next
exchange
like
for a settlement.
story
That money
portion.
didn't last very long.
I'm like,
We've been up
I've relied
since
on
4
grants ever
a.m.
since.
let's wrap it up here in a few minutes.
If this project doesn't work, don't worry, it'll work.
He's just staring at me with a smile.
I'll brew some fresh coffee.
I don't know what that means.
So tired and loopy. I hit the loopy mode.
Be sure to
I've
run
been
a
like
diagnostic
swinging
on the
back and
control
forth in my chair,
Could be a short.
like to keep, you know,
Yeah.
moving.
Oh, I'm kind of doing that too a little bit. Oh wow, we haven't done one of these in a while. Noosh, help.
No good. Gotta reroute this circuit.
Gotta reroute the circuit. Why? What's wrong
Do
with
we
it?
have to do this now? It's a puzzle. It's late.
I don't want to start Wednesday with a puzzle.
But it could be great to do a puzzle where we're like, welcome back, everybody. Happy birthday. Happy Wednesday. It's Kessler's birthday, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kessler.
I mean, we said it earlier, but yes.
Again, happy birthay. I need to replace
I'm really
one of
hoping
these.
that we'll be able to join some of your birthday streams this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I just like, yes, that. I forget which day was what. Shane wasn't here earlier when we said it.
All true.
Nacho Libre, like Nacho Libre, oh man.
That would be cool.
Remember when we wrote down one of the ideas to draw our own, like what our luchador like cap would look like? We had talked about it and we like took down notes. Like we didn't say Nacho Libre, although that's super cool. But like you remember? It was shortly after watching Nacho Libre for me for the first time.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think he remembers. I think he's just saying that.
I don't remember my name.
We didn't have names. Like Shane came up with the Nacho Libre, But I was saying, like, do you remember when we watched Nacho Libre and then we came up with, like, we should draw what our, like, luchador, like, hats and face thing
I remember that.
Okay.
I don't remember my name.
You didn't have a name.
I wish I had a name.
This is like Alakazam all over again.
No, it's not. I was right on that one. This one, I don't remember my name.
You forgot.
Yeah, in a way. You can say that.
Oh, I don't even speak in voice chats like when I play Overwatch anymore. I used to, but then like, nah, I don't need the hate as a girl.
That's true. Like, why would you put yourself through that?
Oh, there's two ways. They're either mean or they try to hit on you, and it's like, I'm a random girl on the internet. Like, please stop.
Cease. Oh, I can rotate this. Wow. Okay. I need a +2. I don't have a +2. Let's do this instead. Okay, and then a +3 would be going... Let's do this. And... Oh, nope. I gotta go through there. With the 4. Alright. I don't talk in voice chat either, mainly because I don't really want to get in an argument. How is this not working? Oh my goodness. What? Incorrect. Okay.
Seeing Doza do math is entertaining. Have you seen Boldy's Basic?
Yeah, true. Why is none of these going in? Do I do this?
It's late and you're trying to do a puzzle.
+3. It's not doing it. I need to use one of these. Oh my god. We're finishing this puzzle and then we'll call it for the stream because, like, I can't.
Doza, there's one on the other side, the left side. Stop. No, take that away.
What do you mean take it away?
Fine, do whatever you want.
Noosh, help! No, what?
Stop.
What's up? Stop. I'm not doing anything. What's
Goodness.
up? What's
Give me
up?
that mouse.
Yeah, you take the mouse. Let me know if you need to rotate. Okay.
Wait, why can't that go?
Because only the green ones on the right can go in the green slots.
Wait, like these?
Yeah, those.
Okay.
Greens go with greens and reds go with reds.
This is the end, right? That we're getting to,
yes.
like from here
yes.
to here?
We have to get over there and it has to equal
Rotate.
5.
Okay, and these are the greens that can go here.
Yes.
What is the 3, 5, 4? It can only be 5? Like, it can only be 5 from here to here?
Yes. Yeah.
And then these don't mean anything?
Well, they're locked in place because they have the screws in them.
These are all the pieces that you've put.
Those are all the pieces that I put. Okay. And yeah, William, we did the art mission stuff. We started partway yesterday. Like the sneaky part where you get to be Spider-Man. We did all the Mary Jane stuff, I think, on Wednesday. Cancel.
Rotate this one.
Sorry, R means rotate in my head. This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rotate this.
Okay. So since this is Shane's favorite part, he's actually gonna head out right now. See you later, Shane. Blue use plus and minus is to get the target voltage. Yeah.
I can't use these. I can only use these on red spots.
Yep. Kenny going unintended papyrus. Very nice. So... Because it needs to go through enough...
Rotate. Rotate.
Okay.
And the greens can only go here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So between the green and the red, you need to have it equal 5.
Rotate.
Okay.
Rotate.
Go ahead.
Rotate.
There's one that I think... Yeah, you just need something that's straight there.
One of the straight. That's this. Like, here.
But like that one's part of the circuit already.
No, because I could move it.
No, but you just pulled it from a place it already was.
Rotate this. And this can't go.
No.
Only.
Right.
Got it. Okay. So how many of these were there? Like how many? Where else do we have one? We have this.
Yes.
Okay.
That one's that one wasn't being used. So
Rotate.
there's a strict.
And
Yeah.
these are already set in place.
She just got it. Thank you, Kessler. Yeah, those are all the screwed in ones are set in place. So we still have a couple floaters.
So
like
that's
5.
connected basically. But now we just need it to be 5. That's -4.
Yeah, so just put in a 5 and a 4. Wow, you did it! All that other stuff was a trap. Oh.
I want to go to bed.
Oh, why don't you do
No,
that?
we're calling it after this scene.
I love you guys, but like I'm sleepy. I wanted Tosa to get through the puzzle, and he like had to step in so we can go to sleep.
We didn't do math this whole time, and then literally at the end of the night, math. That's one of your favorite scenes? That's good.
What a
Next
banger.
step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself.
Dr. Octavius, I did your stupid
Sure you
puzzle.
can
Now
handle
can I
it?
go to sleep?
Apparently not,
Right.
judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
to changing the world.
Yeah. It's like an unpaid internship. But for literally things that can change the course of humanity.
A fresh start, meaning we shouldn't move anywhere, and we should do a fresh start on Wednesday when
Oh
we
yeah,
continue this game.
let me manually save before we walk through that door. Everyone enjoy his fit.
God, I hate when people want to pay an exposure.
Yeah, true. Okay, did we save it? 38%. Oh my god, we're like almost halfway.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome.
Cool.
And that is a great reminder. Say it louder for the people in the back. Upgrade your life. You don't owe nothing. Especially to an employer that doesn't see your value and doesn't give you 30K themselves or more than that.
Yes, very true.
All right, good night. We will see you guys this weekend for games and fun and things. We have a giveaway going on in Discord. There's still a few minutes if you want, or actually till midnight really, that you can redeem the holiday cards if you haven't yet, where you go to globpoints.com and we mail you a holiday card using your glob point.
Yeah, so if you haven't checked that out, please, and we'll see y'all this weekend, actually,
Yes, yeah.
on Sunday for Minecraft.
Yeah, and probably sooner in Discord.
Probably sooner in Discord.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Of course. Bye, everybody.
Raise the minimum wage.
Etc.